Shout out to my 90s kids. I'm so tired. So tired all the time. We're going to play some Magic the Gathering Arena for a little bit. Then we're going to transition into something a little different. Yeah. If you're new here, hello, my name is Dean Dane. I am a charity-inclined tabletop role-playing game and video game enthusiast here on Twitch.tv and on TikTok as well, and YouTube, and Blue Sky, and Gmail, technically. Like, I'm not, like, on there, but I'm, like, I have an email there. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm an award-winning DM. I'm an avid charity donator, and just a big dumb nerd. So if that's your thing, come hang out, cause it's my thing. 6 packs of Tarkir Dragonstorm, and another 3 packs of Tarkir Dragonstorm, plus some lands. Cool. Not the cool lands, but lands nonetheless. 9 packs, y'all. Let's do this thing. I feel like I'm drafting. Rescue Leopard. I love that card. Einok Wayfarer. Okay. Fleeting Effigy is just the Flash. You can't tell me otherwise. Ooh, Scalding Tarn. That's a good hit. And a Stadium Headliner. Okay. Next pack. If you're into Magic the Gathering at all, go draft this set if places are still doing drafts. They're fun. Nomad Outpost. Shout out to my Mardu fans. Kodos the Fangkeeper, not a character I'm interested in, but a really neat commander card. The Devotee cycle in this set is so good. Very much looking forward to using those. And hopefully they'll be reiterated upon. Scarred Barons, Lightfoot Technique, Relay Strike, Cruel Truths, Feral Deathgorger, Spectral Denial. Look at this doggo. Look at that doggo. Yathan Tomb Guard, and ooh, a wild card, Mythic. That'll come up in June. Help us out a little bit when Final Fantasy comes to this client. Dragonstorm Globe. A lot of dragon support in this deck. So if you're into dragons, this is a thing for you. I really want to build a monk deck, but I don't need another deck. I really don't. But like, monks are cool. And I used to study Shaolin Kung Fu, so like, monks are cool. Skirmish Rhino. Shout out to Skirmish Rhino. The new Siege Rhino. Undergrowth Leopard. Love that thing. Rotcursed Rakshasa. Really hoping for a Zergo. That's who I want. I want Zergo. Lotus Light Dancers. I've not even seen this card. Sultai. Lifelink. When this creature enters, search your library for a black card, a green card, and a blue card. Put those cards into your graveyard and then shuffle. That's nutty. Look at these zombie bards, man. They're getting down. They're getting sturdy. Whale of War. Ooh, Reigning Victor is a good card. Dragonologist. I wanted to be a Dragonologist when I was a kid. They told me, no, you can't be that. Dragons aren't real. If you cast 2 more spells, make a monk. Discard your hand, sacrifice this enchantment, draw 2 cards. Interesting. Tempest Hawk is funny because you can have as many as you want. Ooh, Corey Steelcutter I like too. I'm making monks. Alright, last pack. Survey says, will we get Zergo? Mardu Devotee, that's a good pull for us. Love me some Mardu. Would not mind having a Mardu deck. No, but we'll get an Elspeth Stormslayer. One of the most expensive cards in paper right now. Real good. Token doubler. Also makes tokens. Also wipes the board. Just No, where's the word? Sorry, kills a creature. Real good. Real good. We'll take that. We'll take that. What is my... Where are my wild cards at these days? $20 mythic, 42 rare, 109 uncommon, and 77 common. Okay. I imagine the mythic and the rare ones are going to be the ones we're going to need for Final Fantasy. The rest, probably less so, but hard to say. Does anyone get a new... We do get a new battle pass. Starting fresh. What's this little guy? Sultai Statuette. Is that like a little buddy? Yeah. Huh. And I know eventually you get like different colors for them, I think. Or maybe not. Maybe that's just the one you get. That's just the one you get. Oh no, there's different ones. Teamer Statuette at 43. Mardu Statuette. Look at that little guy. Look at that little guy. Ooh, a draft token if you buy the battle pass. That's interesting to me. I didn't know they did that. And you... Okay, you get the Jeskai Statuette for buying the battle pass. Neat. Let's see what else we got here. Sick-ass sleeves. That's pretty dope looking, not gonna lie. Very trippy looking. Also dope looking. Like the tree, that's cool. Oh, that's dope as hell, actually. You gotta give Magic this, man. Some of their art is just on point. Oh, this is the moving frame. I don't love the moving frame. It just doesn't add a lot to the card to me. Like, it's like watching me be like, you know, like it just, I don't know, like lenticular. There's the guy I wanted. Yeah, I just don't know how I feel about it. It just doesn't add a whole lot. Like, sure, it's like pseudo-animated, but I don't know. I don't know, chat. Alright, white and red spells, 40 creature spells, blue or black spells. Let's reroll the blue or black 20 creature spells. Okay, well, we need us a white and a red deck. I know I just passed one. I just want to see what my options are. What have I got in here? What have I got in here? A lot of little creatures, little guys, little goblin guys. We want a pretty low CMC. This looks pretty good. And there's a Sarah Angel in it, which I love that freaking card. Hey, Jazzy! What the deck doing? Oh, you know. Draw. Yeah. Maybe? What was I doing? Draw! Monster Cardo! You know. Like Yu-Gi-Oh! Do. Oh, this has got kitties, though. This got kitties, though. And Sarah Angel. Let's go with kitties. I like kitties. Bless you. Unbless you. It reminds me of this. I don't remember the artist's name. He Doodles. Something Doodles, I think it is. On TikTok. But he's got all these, like, wizard animations of, like... I cast Testicular Torsion, and it's like a wizard, and it's all animated and stuff. That has the same counter spell. Or is it Couture spell? Shit, Jazzy. Her spells be Couture. I misspelled that. It didn't count. I just like the idea of, like, a bougie mage being like... Couture spell. but it did count. I'm glad we're all feeling punchy, man. I'm, yeah. I should have played the red mana. Oh well. If you sneeze again, it's my fault. Well, you know, the reason we say bless you is that so people's souls don't get taken by the devil from the Bible. So, like, I feel like it's gonna be too late. I'm gonna assume Crusader of Odric sees themselves. Yeah, they do. Okay, good. Okay, good. I was real nervous about that.
Dane,
Yeah!
have I got the deal for you?
I'm in.
Okay, so you're afraid that the devil is going to take your soul because Spice did not say bless you.
Yeah.
Or did
yeah.
not. Correct?
Yeah, specifically the devil from the Bible.
You're so loud in my ears right now.
Sorry.
Anyways, here's my deal.
I'm
for
sorry,
you.
Jazzy.
Thank you so much. You sound so beautiful. The ASMR is tickling me so good. But what if instead of you losing your soul to the devil, you give your soul to me, and so the devil can't take it?
So
when the devil comes looking for your soul, I'll have it.
Gotcha.
And then I can give it back to you after the devil leaves.
I like where your head's at. There's just one, like, tiny sort of problem with this.
Did you already sell your soul?
Yes.
You've mentioned this before. I remember you have told me you have sold your soul.
Yeah, so it was like high school, and
Damn
we were playing poker one night, just being kids and being goofy. Thank you, Agbu, for subscribing, buddy. 42 months. I appreciate that, friendo. That's crazy.
Hi, Agbu.
We were playing poker one night, and like I ran out of chips or whatever, and my buddy, I'm the Damage on Twitch, was like, "Yeah, I'll loan you, a buy-in for your soul." And me being the punk-ass teenager I am, I was like, "Yeah, all right, that seems fair." So like,
oh, Dane.
I don't know that he still has my soul, but I don't know that he doesn't still have my soul. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, you could have always given it away, or maybe he left it in a drawer for too long, and it just sort of found its way back to you.
Yeah,
as is the rule of souls.
I also don't really know what like the statute of limitations is on souls. Like if you don't use it for so long, does it get refunded? I don't really know how it works. Hey, Moon Crystal, welcome in. Let's get you a shout out. It's not gonna work because the player is dead.
No.
Yeah.
Why?
They said don't hate the player, hate the game, but apparently somebody hated the player, and well, I have terrible news. The player is dead.
I hate the player and the game.
Oh.
I have enough hate in my heart for both.
That sounds an awful lot like an admission, Jazzy.
I would never admit to anything on air.
Oh, yeah, true. Oh, shit. It helps if I have my freaking chatbot going, huh? Ba-da-doo.
How'd you get so many Tarkir packs?
I played at a pre-release last weekend.
You monster.
I am.
Anyways,
Yeah.
I'm opening up these packs.
I
better
played,
get something good or else I'm
Oh,
bleeding.
you're quitting? Okay. I played, what'd you get?
No, it's not even a good card. I just think it's cute.
Jazzy, what'd you get?
Fortress Kinguard.
Jazzy. Oh, that thing is super cute.
It's big and it looks like a little puppy.
Jazzy, what'd you get?
Anyways. What was the card you were looking for?
I almost said Margot.
Oh, what up, Margot?
It's not. What is his name? He's Mardu. Zergo. Zergo in Mardu. Margot for short.
You won't believe this.
What? Yeah.
I didn't get it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I would trade it to you if I did, though.
That's fair. I don't even think trading is.
This game should have trading.
It should, right? Like people who made Magic the Gathering Arena did not understand what the fuck they were doing, I don't think. Because why is
I opened all my cards by mistake. Oh,
I hate that. I hate
No.
that button so much. Why is trading not a thing? And two, Commander. Put Commander in Arena. And I understand, oh, we're developing a third-party software, a different thing that is going to play Commander. Why? Why?
Yeah,
I
well,
have
it's not out
cards.
yet, so-
I got racks on racks on racks here. If you had Commander in here, I'd never play another game. I'd be here all the goddamn time. Yeah, it's a TCG. Emphasis on trading card, right? Of the packs you opened, you got 2 mythics? Dang.
let's go.
Was this in Arena or was this paper? Because either way, that's impressive.
Aw. This is like good art. New Way Forward. That's cute art. Or
Yeah.
not cute, but it's good art.
Honestly, the
I
art...
like the watercolor style.
Yeah. The art from this set is supreme. It's so good. And a lot of people are like,
I have no
it feels better because it's not a hat set.
I have no horse in this race to any degree, obviously. I'm glad like that theme is so boring to me.
Oh, dragons?
No, Aether Drift, the like
Oh.
car
Jazzy.
driving one.
Jazzy, it's all about family.
I mean, Tarkir's cool.
Yeah, I like Tarkir.
I have nothing wrong with the like things I've seen of Tarkir.
I like Aether Drift on paper, like just as an idea, as a concept. I don't think it was done the best. I think max speed, the mechanic, is really kind of fun and flavorful. But I guess my problem is that like you have all these characters and they keep bringing back named characters, and I understand why, because that's what sells, right? But why the hell is Chandra riding a motorcycle? I love Chandra, and I love that she's on a motorcycle, but it doesn't make any goddamn sense. Why is she doing the Akira slide? I love that card, but it doesn't make any sense.
Everyone be doing the Akira as well.
Dude, if I ever fix up the motorcycle in my garage, first thing I'm doing is learning how to Akira slide. That's a lie.
Just don't hurt yourself.
Legally speaking, that's a lie. I have to say that. Disruptive Stormblood from your Stormblood.
What up, Stormblood?
Bloom. Okay, of all the planeswalkers in this game, Chandra would be the one on a motorcycle. I mean, absolutely, right? Like, I do buy it to a degree, but it's so weird when we go to Ravnica and there's a detective murder mystery and Rakdos is there, which he should be on Ravnica. He should be there. He should be doing stuff on Ravnica. But then you go to the Wild West set, and guess who's there? Fucking Rakdos wearing a cowboy hat. Why is he there? To quote Aaron,
fun.
I mean, yeah, no, and it is like, I get it, right? We want to see different characters like experiencing the worlds now. Sure, that's fine. But this guy runs a guild back home. He runs a guild in Ravnica. He's a guild master. That means something. Why is he a cowboy?
It means his ass be doing paperwork while everyone else does all the fun stuff.
That's true. That's true. Jace on a motorcycle. I want to see him with on a Vespa. I actually loved Outlaw Junction. No, Thunder Junction. Outlaws of Thunder Junction. I actually really liked that set, and it has some of my favorite cards in it. Like, the deck that I normally play on here is Laughing Jasper Flint, and he's so funny. He's such a stupid, funny card. He's this, like, lizard man outlaw who steals cards from people, and I don't know. That resonates with me, I guess. Wow.
Oh, my phone needs to be charged,
Oh,
but I won't.
fair. You don't consider Thunder Junction canon. My problem with Thunder Junction is that they did not commit to the bit. They went halfway. The first half was like, what if we put other characters on this plane? And the second half was like, what if we have these really cool, like, indigenous-based characters who... Yeah, totally based. Who will be super cool and interesting. And then they did nothing with them. I'll bring up a card here in a minute. I think I actually have it. Oh, 5/5. That's bad for me. Yeah, it's bad for me.
Yes.
Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Oh, I'm so dumb. Jazzy, why am I so dumb?
Just rewind.
Yeah, it takes you back to his mulligan.
Yeah. You don't get one of those?
You have a counter spell in this deck? Oh, they're Jeskai. Yeah. Well, I lose. Yeah, the storyline, then that's just it, right? Like, Jace is doing a heist and he's getting a crew together. Okay, like, sorry, not Jace. He's there too, but Oko. Oko's doing a heist and he's getting a crew together. He's assembling a posse. Like, all right, I can kind of buy that. I kind of understand. Sure. But like, do something with the world. Like, make one of his heist people be from Thunder Junction. That would have been sick. But no.
Can you play Mass Destruction or whatever that card is, Raikage or whatever, to destroy all the enemy cards?
There are some like Wrath of God effects that I could be playing. It's true. Where's my collection? My magic collection.
There is something so funny and like kind of cringe about that like picture on the main screen of like a woman holding the Discord icon.
There's a woman holding the Discord icon?
On the main magic screen, yeah. She's like looking inquisitively at the Discord icon. It's
Oh
like
my
inviting
god!
people to
Oh my
join
god!
the
That
magic
is the Discord icon. What?
It's like pretty bad. It's it's like so bad.
Why does she have that? What is that? What is the in-universe reason for this? I need to know.
I found it. The ancient artifact, finally.
The Mask of
With this I can
Discord.
save my people. I can finally connect to people all over the world.
It's glowing. Why? Why is this a thing? Jazzy, full disclosure, didn't even notice until you said something. Thank you for that. Holy
I
crap.
think this was here. I think this has been here. If I had to guess, it's it.
To be honest, probably. All right.
But like, I totally get it. It's just something that you just like don't even parse really, and when as it's passing by, you're clicking through menus.
I was like, yeah, pretty brown-haired lady holding something, holding like an artifact. I don't care. I care a lot now. All right, first things first. This is Laughing Jasper Flint, and he is a silly little guy, and I love him for that.
Yes.
He's very funny to me. I don't know what it is. I think it's that his mouth is open, in that like lizard face.
I get it.
Yeah, he's just like a silly little guy.
Cute.
I run him in one of my commander decks. But you have
Why is he
people
laughing?
like Miriam, Herd Whisperer. She's cool. You got people like Wily Duke, a teen hero. He has a totally not gun. It shoots thunder. Don't worry about it. And then this is like the coolest. When I saw this art, I thought this was one of the coolest things. I was so stoked for this to be a card. Tai Joaquin, perfect shot. She's got a rifle. She's up on a ledge. I was like, this is awesome. This looks great. And her card is Doo-Doo Butt. It's just not good.
Well,
And that's just it. Like none of the like characters that are native to Thunder Junction, except for maybe Laughing Jasper Flint for me. Baron Bertram Greywater is kind of cool because I can hear this guy talk. You know, like, well now, what brings you?
it sounds like this in my head.
Yeah, exactly. Like you can hear that guy. Bonnie Paul Clearcutter being sort of a Paul Bunyan kind of character. Okay, I can get behind that, I suppose. The cactus people, kind of cool.
Bro, they transed Paul Bunyan's gender.
They did. They so did.
Good for them.
But like,
And Bo.
you look at most of the cards that are like played, and like Malcolm, not from Thunder Junction. Breaches,
In the middle.
his gay lover, not from Thunder Junction. I don't think Chrome is from Thunder Junction. Vile Smasher, not from Thunder Junction. Honest Rutstein, not from Thunder Junction. Like,
I thought you said Bowel Smasher.
yeah, dude, Bowel Smasher. She gonna smash your bowels with dynamite.
Let's go.
Let's
Finally.
go. Oh, there were more cards. I was hiding things. I was hiding them. You know, like Vengeful Townfolk, this art here, I think is gorgeous. It's evocative, it's cool, it tells a story in some way. But then they did nothing with it. Why are these townsfolk vengeful? I don't know. Sheriff of Safe Passage. What do we need Safe Passage from? Outlaws, probably, but like, maybe not.
But sometimes you gotta make that story in your own head. They don't need to tell it. You gotta think like, well, why is that? And then you tell the story.
Yeah, but like,
You think of why.
but if
I like the idea of Loan Shark. I don't like how Loan Shark looks.
I just want to know where he from. What's his deal?
What's his number?
Yeah, I should
Call me.
I should call him.
I should call him.
You know, and like Razzle Dazzler, I think is a great card. It's hilarious.
What if it was Ratzel Dazzler and it was a rat instead?
You know, I'm down for that actually. Tiny Bones, not from this plane. Vladimir, not from this plane. He's a vampire cowboy. I kind of have to give it to him. He's kind of killing the cowboy game right now. Kerbeck, not from Thunder Junction. Like, there's a lot of really cool things here, and they did a lot of cool things with it. But yeah, the story just didn't match, and that's what's made it hard. You know, Bristly Bill, Spine Sour, I think is great. He's hilarious. He's really powerful in landfall decks, and he's a giant cactus man. Like, that's perfect. No notes.
Now, I'm gonna ask questions that I could easily answer with.
Yeah,
a
no,
Google.
I got you.
But you are now my Magic the Gathering informant.
Oh, thank you.
Are there, or I would assume there are Magic the Gathering novels?
So, yeah, okay. I'll let you finish.
Books written in the world or from a perspective of characters in Ravnica out there, similar to how we have Forgotten Realms novels and the like.
See, Jazzy, I'm glad you asked this. In the Halcyon
Yes.
days of yore, there existed these things called fat packs. And what a fat pack is it had a number of booster packs, sometimes had a die, you know, like a little game token that you could use with these packs, had a card guide, which had every single card available in the set. You can kind of check, like a checklist, kind of, you can check them off. And then typically had a novel in them, a full-ass novel about the set, like, not about the set, but about the setting that the set takes place in. And you would read it, and you would read the characters. And back in this day, they used to do 3-set blocks, meaning Dragonstorms of Tarkir just came out, right? Or Tarkir Dragonstorm, excuse me. So back in this day, there would have been a Tarkir Dragonstorm, and then there would have been like a Tarkir Dragon Sunder, and then there would have been a Tarkir Dragon Revival, Creedence Clearwater Revival. I don't know. They've named them all. So one of the examples of this, right, being Champions of Kamigawa, all about samurai, Betrayers of Kamigawa being all about ninja, and then Saviors of Kamigawa being all about spirits. But we don't really talk about Saviors because no one liked it. And so these fat packs would have literal novels in them where you would read these adventures of these characters and you would get to know them, and you would be able to like experience it through a narrative storyline. And that was incredible. Honestly, it was so much fun. I've got some of them sitting on my bookshelf right now. They're real good. And they did eventually publish some books outside of these fat packs, these so-called fat packs. But something changed. They went from a 3-set block to a 2-set block, and then eventually away from blocks altogether, which is why we had Aether Drift, a race car set, right next to Tarkir Dragonstorm. Why? Cause reasons. We go from race cars to dragons. Don't worry about it. So they did publish some independent novels as well, but anymore, if you want to get story, if you want to get lore, you have to go to the Magic website as the set is being released, and you have to read read a chapter on their website, and you do this a number of times until you get the full quote-unquote story. And it's just, in my humble opinion, not as good.
I mean, from a marketing is maybe the wrong word. From a we are selling a product means, I think fat packs are cool, but I can't imagine more than 50% of people are actually buying and reading those books.
And that's
of
possible.
The full, like, let's say Magic the Gathering player base.
Sure. And that is very possible.
And don't get me wrong, my main thing about asking was, like, leading into the question of, like, well, I would imagine that there are or have been novels of in Magic the Gathering. But I was going to be like, well, are there novels, like, released per set? Which would be maybe a little... I wouldn't be able to attest to the quality of that, because I imagine, like, Aether Drift lasted for, what, 2 months? Is that, like, typically the span of a...
It's too fast, but yes, that's usually, like, anymore...
Like,
if we don't get Magic
the turnout
news
rate
drip
would be
fed to us
crazy.
every week, it's like a failure, basically. I'll put it to you this way, right? And, like, I have some feelings about this, but how to put this? They released a Secret Lair drop last week. Last week? No, would have been 2 weeks ago. So they released a Secret Lair drop. It was a super drop, so it had a whole bunch of different sets from it. There was a sticker one. There was a 80s themed portrait, like yearbook style card set. There was baby dragons that you could flip over. It's the same card on both sides, but it's a dual face card. And one side is a baby dragon, and one side is the adult version of that dragon. So kind of like a fun little, like, oh, this is what they look like as children dragons. I don't know. So they released that. That same week, April 1st happened. They released a Deadpool drop April 1st. So Monday comes up. Maybe it was Tuesday. No, hold on. I'm conflating some things here. Hold on. Let me get some receipts.
Write yourself, Dane.
In order.
Red Robins.
Yum. I just need to see if there's, like, a list of them. There's got to be somewhere, right? There's got to be somewhere. Wait, why do I... Oh, pacifism. I was like, why do I have 2 Sarah Angels? Hold on a minute. Aha. Here we go. We zoom in. Oh my god, there's been so many fucking released. Holy shit. Oh, this isn't even updated. What good are you to me, Wiki? Well, hell.
Hell.
Let's just go for the win. FTW.
Did this person just not do anything? I looked away for a second.
Basically, yeah. Secret Lair. I wonder if if they still have them on. Does it say when these went up? Probably not. I just want to make sure I'm not like talking out my ass, but because sometimes feelings feel one way but are a different way. Because set 3 always sold worse than sets 1 and 2. That's true, but sometimes set 3 was better than the other two, in my opinion. And I don't think that like going to 2 sets or even one, the cadence they have for 1 set has really made it better, right? Aether Drift sold for shit.
Did it really?
Oh yeah, did not sell very well.
Do they like release those numbers, or
Not
do
really.
people like find this out somehow?
So, like, for me, and this is anecdotal, and I'll admit that, but as an example, I went to the Aether Drift pre-release just for fun and just to hang out with some friends. And there was probably, I don't know, 20 to 40 people there, maybe. I know this, I talked to the store manager about Dragonstorm, which happened last weekend. They had 72 people on Friday. They were sold out. The next day, on Saturday, they sold out again, and they had a separate tournament that's called a format called Two-Headed Giant, where 2 people each pilot their own deck, but you're on a team. And that usually does not sell out, and that sold out. So they were 3 for 3 in terms of sold product. And as of Sunday, when they closed, they had no more booster product available at all. They had a few commander decks and a few token sets from Beetle and Grimm's, and that was it. They sold out completely of their allotment of Tarkir Dragonstorm. Collector's boosters, regular boosters, bundles, etc. And some of the commander decks were sold out as well. Let me see here. Okay, so they released one. Going back to my orders, because I bought one of these secret layers. They released one on 3/24, so March 24th. That Wednesday, they released a set of tokens that were based off of like Asian food, like Eastern food, so sushi, ramen, that sort of thing, which you didn't need to buy, right? None of this is necessary to play the game. This is all supplemental things that just are cool, neat little pieces. So 24th of March, they released a drop. The 26th of March, they released a secondary drop in terms of tokens. Then, April 1st, they released a character-specific Deadpool secret lair on April Fools that had a Deadpool card that was unique, meaning it wasn't a reskin of a Magic card already. It was his own thing. And then this week, I believe was it today? There's a bundle here I don't recognize, but that doesn't mean that released today. I was told there was another deck. They sometimes do full deck commander decks for sale. That may be a thing as well coming up soon. And I don't mind that, but I think it is indicative of sort of and like not every secret lair drop is going to be for every person, but these things are anywhere from $25 to $40 a piece. And there's not always the requisite value in them, and I understand again that not all of these are for each person. But I think it is, like I said, indicative of the problem with this. So they released Aether Drift 2 months ago. Well, let's go back to the very beginning of the year, right? You have Innistrad Remastered, which is a remastered set combining a 3-set block, although in this case it was more because Innistrad had a lot more than 3, but combining a number of blocks into one cohesive set and calling it a remaster set. They sold that, and they started previewing that in like November, December of last year. Okay, that makes some sense. From there, they went ahead and they showcased, what even, Magic Sets 2025. I can't even keep them all straight anymore. That's what makes this crazy. That's what's driving me nuts a little bit. It was Aether Drift. It was Aether Drift. Oh, I just kicked my desk. My bad. So,
Kick it again.
okay.
Yes.
So they did Aether Drift next. And Aether Drift was not super well received, but it was kind of a niche set, was similar to Thunder Junction, was similar to Markov Manor, was similar to a lot of these other sets that happened in 2024. And they are slow to pivot because they do design these sets years in advance. So I'm willing to give them some grace that this will eventually become less of a problem. But, you know, they did Aether Drift. But as they were spoiling Aether Drift, when did MagicCon Chicago happen? Yeah, February 21st through 23rd, 2025. So as MagicCon Chicago was happening, they were spoiling Final Fantasy. But you may notice, Aether Drift, Final Fantasy, there's a set in between that I haven't mentioned yet that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
They hadn't spoiled any of the cards for Dragonstorm at this point. They jumped from Aether Drift immediately into Final Fantasy, which, I mean, I was hype as hell for, and still am, to be honest. To be clear, like, it doesn't do me any harm, but the perpetual hype I've heard some people ascribe to it is really difficult to manage, because it's January, there's a revised set. February, there is Aether Drift. April, there is Dragonstorm. June, there is Final Fantasy. What comes after June?
Isn't it Spider-Man after that?
No, there's a space-themed one in July. In July! In fucking July! Oh my goodness!
Are they moving on from Final Fantasy that fast?
Yeah.
Just 1 month?
Yeah, basically.
That sounds kind of weird. I mean, it felt like Final Fantasy could be something that they could milk for like 2 months or something.
Oh, absolutely. Hey Z, welcome, buddy. Good to see you.
So, Z?
And so, like, it's just a perpetual hype machine at this point. And even, like, major Magic the Gathering creators are just tired. Because, like, you know, technically speaking, as of this video, Tarkir Dragonstorm isn't even officially released yet. I don't think. Yeah, no, it comes out on the 11th.
I see.
The pre-release happened, and there is product out in the world, and there are some places where you can buy it if you want to. But, like, technically speaking, it's not even out yet. And we're already being like, oh, well, what's coming next? Oh, it's Final Fantasy. Oh, well, what's after that? 1 month after that, it's Edge of Eternities. Oh, okay, well, what's after that? Well, directly after that is Spider-Man. Then after Spider-Man, it's Avatar. It's just like, god damn, y'all, like, can we get a breath? Please.
Nope. It's... on one hand, fuck businesses.
True.
On the other hand,
True.
It like makes sense. It's like Agbu's saying, is like they're making sure that there's not any money on the table. Like,
Yeah.
like we're going to, like, if we keep flooding people with these different themes, well, okay, maybe people don't like Final Fantasy, whatever. We'll move on to space. Some bitches love space.
True.
Like, and then we just keep moving. Then Spider-Man's after that. If we didn't get the freaks with Final Fantasy, we definitely are going to get those Marvel freaks in here for Spider-Man, the most popular superhero character. Like they know, like, it makes sense. But also it just feels like it is sort of like a waste of money at some point. Like, where, like, are you really going to make the ends meet here? And I don't know what their quote-unquote ends are. Surely higher and different than anything I could possibly fathom.
Sure.
But it's very much so like the gacha mentality of we're always moving on to the next thing because we want people to pull. And the idea is that, well, most players, like, if we consider this a gacha, it's like most players are going to wait till the thing that they are most interested in come out, or like the hypothetical thing that they are most interested in comes out, that they might not even know is a thing that they wanted. Similar to how, like, you and even me, who is going to play is the wrong word to use, but who is going to buy into Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering because we like Final Fantasy so much.
Yeah.
Like, it makes sense. It's just it also just is like it from a layman's perspective, it does not feel like it should work for them in any means.
Yeah, no, I don't disagree. Like, and I get that it's about not leaving money on the table, but I also think that, you know, you're making a product that's forgettable, which wasn't the case all the time. It didn't used to be the case. You know, even with Saviors of Kamigawa, like, we talked about those cards for a long time. And yet, you know, it was seen as a bad set. Sure, I'll give you that. But, like, there was some time to let things marinate. There was some time to let things breathe a little bit. And there's just not that anymore. Which is hard, you know? That's a lot. You know, not every set is going to be for every person, but, like, that wasn't the way it was initially. That wasn't the way it needed to be. It used to be that, you know, you just... I mean, there was a time when I was playing Magic full throttle where I would just buy a little bit of every set. That's not me now, you know? Like, that is absolutely a Halcyon days, but... Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to want to, like, the goal of wanting to have the new thing and also wanting to invest in this thing that you enjoy and consider a hobby, but then hobbies cost money.
Yeah. And depending on how, you know, our world's economy is going, and this is not meant to be a political statement necessarily, but just as an agnostic thought exercise, regardless of who's in power or whatnot, depending on how the economy is doing, depends on how much free money, quote unquote, one has to spend on their hobbies. And so there is absolutely an edge case or something you can point to where people are going to get priced out of this game. And that's another thing that is really kind of gross in my mind. It's a twofold problem. I'm going to tackle one first and then we'll move on to the next one. But Final Fantasy costs twice the price as Dragonstorms of Tarkir. And I understand there is a license agreement. There is there's some reasons behind why this may be a little bit more expensive. Quote unquote, a little bit more expensive. But it's quite a good deal more expensive. And at the end of the day, these are still pieces of cardboard. So I think that it is a really kind of an interesting problem that they're going to have, because eventually people are going to get priced out of the game, and they'll do one of two things. Either they will stop playing the game entirely, which means that they will lose out on customers and have to reassess, or it will cause people to start proxying cards more. They will find other ways. They will print off, you know, the chase card, and they will put that into a sleeve and call it a day. Obviously, that doesn't work for tournaments, but, like, it's the same thing we're seeing with all of these streaming services, right? We all went to streaming services because it was an ideal, easier way to watch shows that we wanted to watch than, say, buying a cable package. It was so much simpler because Netflix or whatever had all of the stuff right where we wanted it. And yet, now, with your Peacocks and your... I don't even know how Tubi's and whatever. I'm going to sound like a boomer a little bit here, but you don't... it's not convenient anymore. It's not easy anymore. Because you have to have this streaming service to watch this show or this movie, and this one to do that one, and this one to do that one. And eventually you're spending more or as much as you were on cable back in the 90s and early 2000s. You know, cable was a luxury for a lot of people. There are people I know who did not grow up with cable because it was too expensive. Now, this is a trading card game for, 13 and up or whatever, so take that for what you will. But inevitably, it is going to be too expensive for people to play. Other than like the people who are sitting pretty and doing well. I don't know. It just seems shitty.
It is.
And this, to circle back to my second point, really. Oh, unless you had something, Jazzy, I can give you some space if you had something you wanted to say.
No, you're fine.
So my second point is that, and I'm going to name this guy by name, which may ruin some sponsorship deals or whatever. I don't give a fuck. Chris Cox is the worst thing to happen to Hasbro. Bar none.
No, totally.
Bar none. This man thinks that all of us dungeon masters are out here using AI to write our stories. And he does for his group of friends. He's like, yeah, everyone I know of the like 30 people that I play with in a given month, which can you imagine having enough spare time to play Dungeons and Dragons with 30 people? I imagine not at the same time, right? It's probably over the month, but like, what must be nice, Chris. What's it like in that ivory tower of yours? I digress. The fact that he is open to using AI art in D&D source books, the fact that he is open to using AI art in Magic the Gathering, the fact that he is open to doing these things shows a lack of integrity and a desire for more money. And what I mean by that is he's gone on record being like, yeah, we weren't profitable enough. And this was in like 2023, maybe 2022, when D&D 5e was still selling like hotcakes before the new books came out. And he is bemoaning the idea that their profit margins weren't large enough. They're a multi-million, if not billion-dollar company, Hasbro. And I understand G.I. Joe and Transformers and My Little Pony may not be selling as well as they had hoped. But I mean, I have seen the evidence that D&D and Magic the Gathering have been selling. And sure, it's anecdotal, and I don't know what their margins look like or their costs or what have you, but like, where the fuck does it end? You know, how much goddamn money do you need?
Like literally all of it.
I mean, yeah.
Is the crazy like answer.
Right? They're like, oh, we only made $11 billion, but we didn't make $12 billion. It's crazy to me. It's so crazy to me because you have these things that people love that are revered. And yes, I understand. It sucks that they're being run by corporations, and it sucks that these corporations do things and say things that are shitty as fuck and that I hate, that I absolutely despise. It sucks that that is a true statement of fact. It also sucks that there's no ethical consumption under capitalism, and there's only so much we can do to mitigate that, right? It feels like anymore you shop anywhere, you buy anything, and you're complacent in helping a monster get more money. And maybe that's true, right? Maybe that is just the way that it is. It do be like that sometimes. But man, I get it. It does suck, but like, how much greed, how much avarice, how much gold do you need to hoard? I understand, you know, your G.I. Joe dolls aren't selling so well. Pivot. Do something different that isn't terrible. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps, for fuck's sake. I don't know. Really gets my goat. I don't talk about it a lot because it frustrates me.
Nah, that just sucks.
It do.
It's all bad.
It is. I love Dungeons and Dragons. I think it's a great thing. Is it the only TTRPG out there? Fuck no. There's so many good ones. Bunch of good ones. Go play them. Go try all of them. Try Dungeons and Dragons. Try fucking Cyberpunk. Try fucking Vampire the Masquerade or Exalted or whatever. Like, go play different games. Please. There's a lot of bangers out there. But like,
Please.
D&D good. D&D fun. Me like D&D.
Really?
Yeah, weirdly, right? I hide it pretty well. Yeah, I don't know. It just really gets my goat. Fuck capitalism. Yeah, that's true. There's a reason going back to Tarkir was so popular. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. I mean, obviously you're responding to chat, so
I
go for
know.
it.
Gonna be so broke? Yeah, that's true. Piracy's back on the menu, boys. Yeah, I mean, because that's the only course of option. That's the only recourse we have is well, Xerox Secret Lair for me, please. Can't afford the Spider-Man cards or the unique Deadpool cards or the Wolverine or Storm or whoever. The Cabbage Merchant Secret Lair that's gonna drop. Well, guess we're Xerox Secret Lair in that. Hey, Aesthetic Anime. I'm alright. Little fired up, but I'm doing well. I appreciate you asking. Hope you're doing well as well.
Why don't you try getting iced up?
I should. So,
With this delicious cold iced coffee.
this stream brought to you by Duncan.
America runs on Dunkin'.
Duncan, sponsor us or else. I'll take your money. I am proud. Streaming's going all right. We're just kind of kicking it. We're doing a little bit of Magic the Gathering right now. We're gonna do something a little bit different here after I finish my quests.
Equists.
Always trying to improve the stream, though. That's the goal. Make it more exciting, entertaining, whatever you want to call it.
Spice and droves.
Sorry guys. Spice just reminded me. That's right. We here at D&D would like to apologize. We're making a change. We're doing some pivots here. We have to appease our shareholders, you see. And Jazzy, who's the primary shareholder, he's on the board. It's why he's here. It's kind of like a ride-along, or like when a superintendent stops by a teacher's classroom. That's why Jazzy's here. He's just here to make sure that I'm shilling well and making sure that I'm earning him his nut.
God, I need my nut right now.
True.
If you don't give me my nut, I'm gonna go crazy. I'm kind of addicted to it if you think about it.
I'm gonna lose this fucking game. I don't care.
Can you not?
I keep drawing.
When?
I keep drawing lands, bro. I keep drawing fucking lands. It's real bad.
Here's the thing. I'm glad that I bought the Final Fantasy Commander deck when I did.
Yeah, me too.
Because it is currently unavailable on Amazon
Yeah, dude,
for purchase.
Here's the crazy thing. If you haven't bought Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering cards and you don't know if you're going to, but you kind of maybe want to, unless you're trying to get the collector's stuff, good luck, first of all. But if you're trying to get the collector's stuff,
Yeah.
that's one thing. But they'll do a second printing of these. Now, it is always a little bit dicey. The second printings are not always as good in terms of print quality. As an example, I bought a Lord of the Rings deck, the Humans deck, based around Eowyn, because I didn't buy it when it was current, and I was worried about missing out, so late last year I bought it for myself. Spice and I went and saw this amazing animated movie, and I decided that it was something I wanted to have. The print job kind of be looking like doo-doo butt, though. However,
Right.
if you are wanting... Oh god, how many of these things have trample? Toxic? That's fine. Sure. So if you're wanting things, feel free to order them. Feel free to get them. That makes sense to me. But if all you're wanting is like the traditional baby commander deck, like the black box one for Final Fantasy, you're probably going to be okay picking it up, because they're probably going to be at Walmart. They're probably going to be at Amazon. They're probably going to be at Target. They're going to be places that you can find them eventually. I can't guarantee the print quality, and I can't guarantee it. It's like pre-order, and friendly local game stores are great for this. They want to sell things to people. Definitely go visit yours if you can, and buy from them if you can. I really do believe that, but don't pay a markup on a third-party website for the black box regular Commander deck. It's not worth it. If they're charging you more than $50, it's not worth it. And even then, 45 is MSRP. Like,
It's like
don't pay more than $50 for it. It's not worth it.
the sad thing is, I was like, so like, I was kind of like ready to go in on like the big booster box
Yeah.
for Final Fantasy. It's like, okay, that's like a lot of cards, and chances of me getting cards that I would enjoy having of characters that I enjoy and things I would enjoy are pretty high for what is a large amount of money.
Sure.
Back whenever it was theoretically like 129, let's say. Now that it is reading off of Amazon, list price $209,
Yeah.
currently on a 28% sale at $149.99. What a deal. It's like, do I really want to spend? And obviously, it's like, it's from what, 129 to 149 is just a $20 difference. It's still over $100 for a
Yeah.
bunch of cards. But it's like, do I really go all in on this?
Well, here's the thing. Here's what I would suggest to you and anyone who's in a situation like you. Play booster boxes, which is the cheapest version, which has the most cards in them. They will be printed again. So right now we're in the
Yes.
season of perpetual hype, right? People are like, "Oh my God, Final Fantasy's coming out!" And Wizards of the Coast just shipped a bunch of Final Fantasy pre-releases to a bunch of places in South America. So they're out in the wild now. We're getting spoilers and leaks from that. So the Play Booster boxes will be printed again. The thing that is difficult is the collector's booster packs, because there is artificial scarcity that is placed around them. They are only sold in one print runs, and that's basically it. That's how it works. They print one set of the the collector's boosters, which will have the shiny foil cards, the expensive cards in them, etc. And then they will not print more of them. Period. But if that's not your jam, or if you weren't looking to go in, $300 deep into that, and again, don't pay markups on that, y'all. Like, it's not worth it. It's just not. Like, I get it. Like, we all want the cool shiny shit. We got Crowbrain. I am right there with you. I really am, and it is something that I would love to have. But like, if it's not feasible for you, or it's not something that you like are sure you want to do, grab yourself some play boosters, have yourself a wonderful time. Go draft the set when it comes out, if you want to go down to your local game store and actually play the game with people, or even just buy a pre-release kit and take it home with you. That's 6 packs and a pre-release card. It'll have a nice foil stamped year mark on it. You might pull a character or a card you really like that has the year it was pre-released on. That's kind of fun, for me at least. But like, if a play booster box is what you're looking at,
Gotta get my gotcha addiction, bro.
and I get you, dude, right? But like, you and I both know, and I was going to make this point earlier when we were talking about gacha games, like, not every pack that comes out in a gacha game is going to be one that I'm going to pull on, right?
Oh, obviously, yes.
Like, there are some characters in Final Fantasy Ever Crisis that I don't give a shit about. I'm sorry,
Yep.
young Sephiroth, don't care. I just don't.
But he's so
don't.
pretty.
He's very pretty. But like, the fact that he gets like a devil costume doesn't do anything for me. I don't care. Young Angeal, kind of similar, to be honest. I like old Angeal, but young Angeal doesn't really do much for me. Zack, hit and miss. But the characters from 7 themselves, absolutely. And the characters that they made for Ever Crisis, also yes, because they're cool. Glenn and them, freaking awesome.
My best friend Glenn.
I fucking love Glenn, dude. I'm so glad he was in the remake. So as an example, one collector booster pack MSRPs for $37.99, according to Wizards of the Coast. So
That's
a
crazy.
collector booster pack should be $38. Now, I understand distributors, I understand markups, I understand there's a lot of shit, right? So I could see myself paying $40. If I was flush like that, if I was balling like that, I could see myself paying $40 for a collector's booster pack. Any more than that, though, it's going to be a value proposition. It's going to be a cost benefit analysis. Does this make my life better? Yes, no, maybe, right? And that's a hard sell at anything above 40. And you know they're going to go for 45, and you know they're going to go for, you know, $50, $60 a piece. Actually, I wonder right now on TCG Player. Not a sponsor, but they could if they wanted to. TCG Player, get at me.
I'll get in contact with him.
Could you? That'd be lovely.
Yeah, my uncle works at TCG Player.
Does he? Oh, that's cool. I don't want a booster display. Play booster pack. Okay, here's an example. Here's a perfect, sterling, crisp example. And I know I've been ignoring chat, and I'm sorry for that. I will get back to you guys in just a second. I gotta finish my rant though.
In.
I'm locked in. That was from my Discord. You've seen the secrets of my Discord. You guys, you can join my Discord. It's a free thing. This is a Universes Beyond Play Booster Pack. The cheapest available to us, $18.23, shipping included. Nearly
14 cards.
$20 for 14 cards. You get 1 to 4 rarity of rare or higher, 3 to 6 uncommons, 6 to 9 commons, and a land. There could be a traditional foil in them, and a mythic rare in 1% of boosters. Oh, $18.23. We flip over to the magic.wizards.com page. A play booster, MSRPs for $6.99. $6.99. $18.23. And I get it.
Just the way.
And I get it. These are hyped to hell right now. They're hot. Initially, they will be hard to find. But play boosters get multiple print runs. This price is not worth 14 cards.
It's not even $1 per card.
It's not even $1 per card. I might like if it were $1 per card, maybe, okay? Maybe I could see it. Probably not though.
And
They should
one
be
of them's a land.
Yeah, and one of them's a land. It might be a cool land, but it's a land nonetheless, right? $6.99 times 30. A play booster box should cost MSRP $209.07. If we just take individual booster packs. However, typically speaking, booster boxes are cheaper because you're buying in bulk. In the past, there has been a cost reduction in play booster boxes versus buying play boosters individually because you're buying 30 of them at a time. This isn't worth paying. I love Final Fantasy. It's one of my favorite franchises, and I am stoked as hell, overhyped for this. But I wouldn't pay this price, and I don't think you should either. I just don't. And it sucks that it's gotten this far. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Whatever you said is 100% true. Yeah, go for it, Aesthetic, if you're still here. Sorry. I've been in the sauce. A lot of those are scalpers. That's absolutely right. And, you know, Pokemon's seeing the same thing. Trading card games in general. Sports cards are seeing it as well, I know. That it is hard to find product right now for games and collectors everywhere. Because everybody is doing this thing. Everybody is trying to get their hands on, you know, the Derek Jeter card or the Sunbreon or the, you know...
Oh, Sunbreon?
Yeah, dude. Sunbreon, I mean, Sunbreon's pretty hot looking, to be honest, but if I had one, I'd sell it in a heartbeat. Like, that shit ain't worth keeping to me. But I'm also not a huge, like, Eevee person. If it were like a Sun Arcanine, that'd be one thing. Also, like, This is a different thing, and it's, I hope maybe the last thing I ran about tonight. We'll see. But ripping shippers drive me up the wall, and I understand it's a way people can make money. I understand it's a way people can quit their jobs and they can do all these things and make their lives better. And I get it. We're all balling on a budget out here. We're all doing the best we can. But it is crazy to me, and you see these scandals pop up on TikTok and YouTube Shorts and all these other places where a rip and shipper will sell. If you don't know what a rip and shipper is, it's somebody who.
I was about to ask, can you explain what a rip and shipper is?
I can. It's somebody who, like, say I'm the rip and shipper, right? And I'm
You're
on
ripping and shipping.
yeah, and I'm on TikTok, and I'm like, hey, I don't have a booster pack near me, but hey, I'll sell you this unopened booster pack. Say it's unopened. I'll sell you this unopened booster pack, and whatever we pull in here will be yours to keep because you're paying for it. And sometimes they charge shipping, sometimes they don't. I don't 100% understand the nuance of it, as it's never been interesting to me. But hey, I'll sell you this booster pack. And then, you buy it and they open it in front of you and they're like, oh, you get this card and this card and this card. And these are all lands, so it's a bad example. But this card, and oh, it's crazy. And they're hyping it up. So basically they're ripping opening packs and shipping, sending packs out to the people who have purchased them. And there's a possibility that you might pull a really cool card, which then helps their channel. And also you get something cool for cheap or just be a part of something. And these people, sometimes some of these people are not treating fairly in that they'll open up a booster pack and they'll be like, oh yeah, here's your booster pack, and they'll be like, cool, we'll open it this way. And then as they get to like the rare card, you see it dip down below, and then they come back to it, and this rare card, this super rare forest card, is gone. And they're like, oh, not a bad hit. Okay, well, sorry. Better luck next time. Moving on to the next pack or whatever. And I'm not out here saying that every rip and shipper is a bad person or, doing anything illicit or doing, whatever. I'm not here to throw shade necessarily at anyone specifically. If you know a rip and shipper or you are a rip and shipper, more power to you. Do your thing. Get that bag. Do whatever it is you need to do. But I do think that because we have incentivized these people to buy a bunch of packs and to open them up and to sort of become an influencer in the Pokemon or Magic or whatever trading card world. Lorcana, I know, has these as well. I really do think it just sort of leads to a lack of product and a unfortunate, seedy behavior on occasion. You see a lot of these videos too, I've noticed, where these people are at Pokemon vending machines. And that's exactly what it sounds like. It's a vending machine that sells Pokemon cards or Pokemon stuff. And these people have gotten there, they followed the salespeople around, and they have stalked these people until they could restock the vending machines, and then one person comes in and he buys up all of it. And it's led stores like Kroger, like Fred Meyer, like all these other ones to putting a 1 or 2 pack limit on it. But there are some people who can kind of get around the system. And so you see a lot of these videos of people kind of accosting these folk, being like, hey, you're being an asshole right now. And they don't care. They're here to make their money. They know that they can scalp this stuff for double or triple the price. And so they're going to do it. It's pretty shitty.
People like that deserve divine punishment.
I kind of agree, right? No, and I feel you, Ryu. I don't love rip and shippers. I think in a perfect world, I could see myself opening up some product and being like, hey, I'll sell you the next booster pack or whatever. I could see that being a fun thing to do, right? I can kind of understand the conceit. Go ahead.
I think okay.
Do it.
Your defense,
yeah.
as you are a just and good and morally good person, I see where you're coming from, where I agree that could be a very fun thing to do.
Yeah.
On the other hand, I am on Ryu's side here.
Yeah, no.
And I can't help but imagine that the large majority of people that do this kind of thing are so obviously scamming people
Yeah.
that it strikes me as like, and sorry, this world is full of poor unfortunate souls.
True.
I can't fathom people that fall for this.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like people falling for like RuneScape like scams in chat.
Yeah.
Like
Hey, Jazzy,
like
did
how
you know in Diablo
are
2?
you a
Sorry, go ahead.
sorry?
Did you know in Diablo 2, if you threw all your items on the ground and hit Alt F4,
If you threw them all on the ground, yeah.
it would double them?
Or like, hey, if you actually you're not old enough to like buy yourself some like RuneScape gold, but like if you give me access to your parents' credit card information and send it to me over chat, I can get it for you.
Yeah.
And they don't have to, and like no one has to know. Like I can get you this stuff if you just give me the information that I need.
Yeah.
Or like, hey, if you give me your account's information, like your password and stuff, I can log in and I can put money into your account.
Trust me, bro.
It's like, just trust me. It's like, bro, are people falling for this shit?
Yeah.
That's like crazy.
And it's vulnerable
But,
people,
like-
right? Like,
I mean, sure. Like I said, there are so many people who maybe aren't savvy or maybe like are desperate for certain things or like or maybe have too much money on their hands. Who could say? I just like, how do you not like sniff out such a like obvious scheme?
right? Well, and, like, you know, common sense, unfortunately, is not that common for a lot of people, and that sucks. So I'm like, you know, again, like I'm not saying I'm going to become a rip and chipper or not. I don't think I have it in me, to be honest. But even if I did, it's been so poisoned that there's no reason to, right? I think in a perfect world, as I said, it could be interesting. It could be a neat thing, right? Like if I had a whole box of Final Fantasy cards, Jazz, and you couldn't get any, and you were like, yeah, you know, I'll support my friend and get some cards out of it or whatever. Like, sure, that could be a neat thing, right? Or like the adventurers who follow me here on TikTok and whatnot. Could be a neat thing. But the fact of the matter is that that's not how it works. And like, there's no safeguards. There's no safety rails. These people, a lot of the times, are just taking people's money, and that's shitty. Real shitty. You'd sell a Sun Arc if it was 20k. That's true. You got me there. You got me there, Ryu. I absolutely would.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
not my favorite card in the world if it was
Yeah.
20k.
Yeah. Like, look, do y'all know, like, I saw this TikToker today who was like, how much would it take you to quit your job? And I sat there for a little bit and like gave it some
$100.
I mean, right? Like
But like,
It's
how
low.
much would it? How much could you get paid to quit your job? Oh, you like $10 probably.
yeah, like it's lower than I
But,
think a lot
like-
of people realize, you know? Like,
But like, I imagine the question is, how much would it cost to quit your job and like you could like be comfortable for an amount of time?
no, his whole point was like, what is the amount of money it would take for you to quit your job right now? And then he posited it's probably lower than most people think. And he's right. Because my initial reaction was like 100K. You know, you pay me 100K right now. That covers all my bills, more than all my bills for a year.
Yeah, sure.
But at the same time,
I could probably live off 100K for like
yeah, right.
more than a year.
But I don't know that I could
You could
say
turn
that if somebody was like, "Hey, here's 30 grand," you know, that I wouldn't be like, "Bye," or here's 20 grand, or here's 10
easily.
grand. You know what I
would
mean?
I would maybe have to think about it on 10 grand. I'd be like, okay, I would have to like. It's like, okay, well, I'm making more money than 10K a year.
Yeah,
So,
true.
like, So 10K is the immediate, like, okay, well, this is a nice amount of money for the immediate moment, but like maybe for like the next few months,
Yeah,
unless I find a way to immediately turn that 10K into bigger money. And I mean, the stocks are doing great right now, so I could probably just put money into that
sure.
and like get a good return.
True.
But like, I'd have to really think about it.
Yeah, like it would not take me much. Like the amount of money is surprisingly low in my mind. Like lower than I guess I thought it was before the question was asked, right? In my head it was like, oh, it's like $1 bajillion. And then it's like, oh, unless.
Probably. If I had to like realistically put a money on it, like a low amount, a quote unquote low amount
Mhm.
would probably be around like 50K.
50.
I mean, obviously, I'd take more,
Sure.
but like, if I had to like think about like the future, like
Yeah.
a year from now, a year from when I would be given the money, it would probably be 50K.
Well, I feel like if you gave me 20K right now, I could find another job before that money runs out. I think, right? It is a gamble. It is a gamble.
Oh yeah, sure, I could find another job. I guess the question isn't then you quit your job and then you can't get another job.
Yeah.
Like, but it'd be interesting when like when like your next interviewer asks like, so why did you quit your last job, or why did you leave your last place of employment? It's like, oh well, I was given $20,000 to quit my job.
Yeah, so I did.
Oh. Okay, work.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's wild to me. Let's kill Bristly. Bristly Bill!
Oh, Bristly Bill.
Yeah. It's very similar to scalping Sublime. I'm not gonna say that all rip and shippers are scalpers, but I think enough of them are that I would be wary of them. I agree. Lazy ass content. It's not my favorite. What about unboxing, where the unboxer is penning their own packs, but every 10th pack they open, they send to a random viewer? I mean, that's interesting. It still feels a bit
I
like
would not
scalping.
trust it.
Yeah, like there have to be some safety rails, I think, for me. But
I
it's
would
like a
not trust-
giveaway, because like I did a giveaway for Extra Life this year.
Sure, but you're not like opening. You're not opening the pack.
No, that's
That's
true.
the big thing. Is like
Yeah, like for the record.
my big thing is, well,
It's
one, I
sealed.
want the pleasure of opening the pack myself, but also, I don't get how people could so easily trust like people to open a pack of cards, show you these pack of cards, and even let's say they didn't do the sleight of hand trick of removing one of the cards or something. Trusting them to send the exact cards that they showed you to you.
Yeah,
Like, I don't trust like that. Like,
that's fair.
I can't imagine like trusting a complete stranger. I don't care how like popular or how much I've watched their content on a platform. I don't know. And Ryu, it is recorded, but like I also don't like imagine like, are these like legit cards? Could they just like, they could send me the cards and then just be like, oh well, one of them got lost somehow, or like, or like just like lie and be like, well, they just don't send me the cards, and then they block me from all of their platforms or something like that.
I've heard about stuff like that before, where like people will do trades together or whatever, and you know, or there's a very famous Power Rangers and Super Sentai helmet maker in the world, not based in the United States, is what I'll say, and they're known for having very slow ship times, if you ever get anything at all. So there are people out there who ordered stuff pre-pandemic, who, to my knowledge, never received their helmet.
Now, is that
Mm-hmm.
is it that they didn't receive the helmet because of a production issue, or because like they actually like sent the money and the people that were supposed to be commissioned for it just didn't make it and just kept their money
So this person
without any explanation?
is very well known in the space, in the Power Rangers cosplay space, and they oftentimes were known initially for very good quality. It was insane how good their stuff was. I mean, almost 1-to-1. They typically would get like stunt casts from the live shows that took place years previously, right? So they had like a stunt Mighty Morphin helmet for the Green Ranger, let's say, and they were casting that and sort of doing their own molds based around that. And so I think it's a bit of both, right? I think initially, like they oftentimes cited like production delays, or that they were moving to a new shop, or they were doing this or doing that, and it's become such a like well-known problem that they're just not very well trusted anymore. Most people, or somebody would order something, it would arrive 3 years later and would be like the wrong size or bad quality, or the paint job would be not as good as they had been promised. Things like that.
Yeah,
And
I've seen
so-
that happen in
yeah.
a lot of like cosplay spaces.
right? And
In
like,
terms of like making props and the whatnot.
do I think this person got into the game to like scam people? I don't think so necessarily. But like, they're promising product that they can't really deliver anymore, and that is an issue, you know. It's higher for you than it is for me, Agbu. It would take so much more than 100K. I'm not sure I'd quit right now for $1 million. Well, yeah, but you love your job. That's kind of the difference.
I totally respect all teachers, and I think it is a hard and I hope fulfilling job.
Yeah.
I hope one day to have a job that I could think of the same way. I can't imagine not quitting my job for $1 million.
Yeah. I wish I
And I wish that were not the case. I wish
Yeah.
I could say that. I wish I could wholeheartedly say that.
wish I didn't feel like I had to quit education. I loved teaching. I still do. But I just can't fathom a world, at least right now, in which I could do the job and survive. And that sucks. But I agree. Like, teachers, MVPs, love y'all to death. So grateful for you. But I don't know. I don't think I could do it.
Bandai Namco. What the fuck are you loading up?
Don't worry about
I was like, Bandai Namco, let's go. Tales of.
it. That'd be cool. I wish I had.
This isn't Dark Souls 3.
I don't own Dark Souls 3.
It's $50 right now.
I know it is. That's why I don't own Dark Souls 3. Oh, now it's like...
I keep waiting for it to go on sale so I could like note it to you guys, but it ain't doing that anytime soon, it seems.
I alt-tabbed and the game took exception to that. I'd quit right now for $1. Ryu. There's a lot of cards coming out, my guy. maybe just hold on through June if you can. Oh yeah, no, like if I felt like I could make a living doing what, like teaching or whatever it is, I had a profession that I enjoyed, I would 100% do that. Absolutely, I would do that. Is being sent digital packs, like Pokemon TCG digital packs. That might work, but like people don't want digital goods, typically speaking. They want the physical cards, right? Like,
Yeah.
like this means something to some people.
Digital's fun, but like it's just like not the same.
Yeah. Like I really enjoy opening Pokemon packs. I think that's fun. But it doesn't and it sort of scratches an itch, but not really though.
Like the digital game, like I've said I've played before the most is like Digimon True Big Boys or whatever.
True Big Boys. I like that one.
Yeah, the Master Duel.
TBB.
I was thinking like True Masters, and I was like, that's not right. But why did I say Digimon Yu-Gi-Oh? Am I crazy?
I knew
What am I smoking?
I knew what you meant, but I wasn't. I was
Anyways.
not gonna say it, Jazzy. I was like, he's
Anyways.
so fucked up right now. I'm just gonna.
Bro,
we're just gonna
I'm
ride.
lost in the sauce.
We're just gonna
dude.
ride the lightning.
But like, and that one did scratch like the right itch, and I don't know. There was a satisfaction to pulling cards or building decks in that game that I don't quite get from the time I've spent in Magic the Gathering Arena, or even the very little time I played around with the Digimon card game, or Pokemon card game. God damn, Digimon, why you on my brain?
'Cause we-
But still, it's just not the same. Having physical cards and opening a physical card pack is like top tier.
yeah,
Shoutouts to them on like the Digimon, like I think it was an anniversary live stream
yeah.
that they did a few weeks ago. They announced a Digimon card game player app
Yep.
coming out soon, and
I'll
that's
try
pretty
it.
hyped if it turns out. If that's fun and works, it's gonna have a story mode, which is fun.
I do love that. Honestly, the Yu-Gi-Oh! I said Yu-Gi-Oh! On purpose this time. The Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG Game Boy games were so good.
Hey, there's the very recently they came out with the collection of Yu-Gi-Oh games.
Did they really? Shit.
Yeah, there's like a huge collection of like old like 1990 2000s Yu-Gi-Oh games collection that just came out like maybe a month ago.
This game is
I don't remember the full name or the collection of all the games that are collected into it, but it's pretty sick.
This game is so dated.
You're not. Here's the thing: you're not playing this game right if you're not randomizing this guy's appearance.
Oh, how do I do that?
I don't know. I'm not holding the controller.
Oh, here we go.
I could have sworn you could do it, unless I'm thinking
Like this?
back to yeah, hit that. Just start mashing random.
I'm gonna close my eyes. You tell me when to stop. And I know you're on
It's
a
gonna
delay.
be a while.
You're on a delay, but that's okay. You just tell me.
This one's not as fun. This one's just not as fun. Wait, no. The big thing is go to create similar face.
Oh my god, what happens? Why are?
This real fun comes out of,
Okay.
and it's gonna be slower, but it's gonna morph the man over time.
I can see that actually.
The other games go crazy with this feature. Bloodborne has a fantastic similar face creator. Whenever I played it, the first time I played Bloodborne was with an old roommate of mine, and we made his name was Thunderscore. The ugliest man in the world, and his journey to find a cage to contain his ugly. And we found the cage. We contained his visage away. It was too strong. The elder gods were afraid of him.
Tonight we are sipping on some All Might. Go Beyond Plus Ultra.
Damn.
Agbu, I have played this up to the sewers.
Nah, this randomizing creates similar faces is boring.
Okay, I'm gonna stop then.
It's so hard to get like a really good ugly guy here.
Now normally I would just go Knight because that's what the Shrek was basically. Is there a right way to play this game, Jazzy?
I'm actually not a big DS1 person.
Cool. Knight it is.
I'm much more of a DS2 and on kind of guy.
I'll admit.
I've played the least. I've not played Demon Souls, and I've played the least amount of Dark Souls 1 out of any of the other games.
Makes sense.
But I truly don't think that there's besides the recommendation of like don't do the hard mode class, probably any of them are fine. It doesn't really. I don't think it hugely matters unless you are planning and speccing into magic of any kind.
No, fuck magic. Nerds use magic.
No, you're not the magic boy.
I know they're restricted, but mods, could we see Comatose History?
I got
Thank
it. I
you.
got him.
Dark Souls push-up challenge. That's what caused me to not have this game do well. There should be sound here.
What about Dark Souls jumping jack challenge?
That would be a little bit easier, actually. I think, in my hubris.
Dark Souls pull-up challenge.
There's supposed to be sound here, right?
Dark Souls pull-out challenge. Just take it in. It's like a silent film.
Oh, I love that. Just cuts to, gray screen. I know it's restricted. I said it was restricted.
This is very quiet.
Yeah, I don't think there's any sound. And I'm worried that if I hit start, it's going to skip the cutscene. So I'm going to do it myself. Oh, God, it's so hot.
It will skip it almost.
Why? Somebody turn down the AC. Oh, God. Why is it so hot in here? I'm a skeleton man. And I got fire in my hand.
Here's the thing: you might need to Alt F4.
Probably.
Not only is there supposed to be sound here, there's also supposed to be subtitles
Oh.
and a voiceover.
I'm a lady and I got some flame. Am I maidenless again? That sucks. We'll kill the program.
What do you think's happening in this cutscene?
So Skelly Man is giving the gift of fire to humanity.
Like Prometheus.
Yeah, just like Prometheus. And obviously women are the only ones who could be trusted to hold it because men would, put their dicks in it or whatever.
This is true.
Yeah. I thought so.
Can you skip this one and just go to Dark Souls 2?
The
best one?
I do own Dark Souls 2.
Let's go.
Okay, I heard a sound there.
Just make sure you just go look at those settings real quick. Let's figure it out.
There's not a sound setting. Jazzy, there's not a sound setting. Why isn't there a sound? Oh, there's there. Okay. Oh, it's at 0. Why is it at 0?
Ah. What did you do in the past?
Push-ups.
To a silent video game?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. What did subtitles on?
I don't know. You know I don't read.
Bro,
That's a lie.
you ain't reading?
I'm gonna show blood.
Blade.
Prometheus did it better. Allegedly.
Prometheus did nothing wrong.
Dark Souls drinking game, 1 shot per death. That would go well initially. I'm going into this game.
I've done that. That's I've done that.
I'm going into this game probably more confident than I need to be, but
It's like
you know.
I think a lot of definitely the difficulty from this one comes in its age. I don't think that I think the other ones are harder.
Yeah, how hard could it be? I beat Radon Phase 3. Very large. Large and in charge.
Have you thought about being slim and in subordination?
Subordination?
The opposite of large and in charge.
Oh, got it.
Sorry, it's explain the joke
In
day.
the age of ancients,
Oh, the Age of
the
Ancients.
world was unformed.
Of course.
Shrouded
Let's
in
see if you were
fog.
close to what you thought was happening.
Dude, I was so close. I nailed it, man. I got it in 1.
A land
Age of Ancients is actually the next Hyrule Warriors game after Age of Imprisonment.
and everlasting dragon.
God damn it. Everlasting Dragons is it's Imagine Dragons' next project.
But then there
Yup.
was fire.
Oh, and then there was
With
fire.
fire came disparity
Yo, that shit was fire.
Because some people
Oh,
had
but then
fire.
it was disparity.
Heat and cold.
and cold.
Yeah, the
Light
skeletons have all the
and
fire.
death.
That's a problem.
And of course, light and dark.
It truly is not a Dark Souls without an old woman
Then
monologuing
from
at
the
me.
dark
And maidens
I need them.
and bonfires.
and found the souls of lords within the flame.
What were the souls of lords doing there?
Well, we'll find out.
Nito,
Some of the best designs.
Dude, he's Nito.
I love Nito, bro. This dude's look
Yeah,
rules.
yeah, he's Nito.
the witch of Izalith, and her daughters
He's Mac
of
fucking
Chaos.
Nito.
Her Daughters of Chaos? Crazy.
Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight.
They kind of bad.
If he's the Lord of Sunlight, why does he need fire?
Oh, Gwen. Oh, man. I love thinking about this. I love thinking about this game and its characters and its like world.
Yeah.
And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. Do not fucking forget about the furtive pygmy.
Who?
You will be quizzed about the
They challenge the dragons.
Yo, they challenge the dragons to like, oh,
Gwyn's
javelins.
mighty
Yo, I've seen this move.
gleamed upon their stones.
Wait, it's Elden Ring. I know this.
Witches weaved great firestorms.
Why they got sticks though?
Just might even mistake.
Nito unleashed a miasma.
That's
of
pretty
death
neato.
and
Yo,
disease.
Scythe Hand though. So these are the 4 Elden Lords I have to defeat, right?
Betrayed his own
Seath the Scaleless.
dragons.
Steve is so fucking sick, bro.
Why he got where his scales go though? Why he naked?
Thus began the Age of Fire.
I don't know that I
I
want
always
to.
love a video.
Oh my god!
I always love a video game that's like, hey, this is
But
This is all the guys you're gonna fight.
It's
flames will
Limgrave.
fade, and only dark
no, that's Ba Sing Se.
will
Oh my
remain.
bad. There's no war there. Yeah, I agree. Where it's like, hey, opening trailer, defeat these 5 dudes.
Even now, there are only embers,
Only embers.
and man sees not light, but only endless
Okay, if
night.
man sees no light, why is there light in this cave?
And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side.
Oh, the dark sign, like from Dragon Age. The Age of Fire. DS1 is your favorite FromSoft game? Agbu, I feel like the first
Let's
of
get into
things is your favorite things.
Yes.
Agbu's a big #1 fan.
Yeah.
The dark side.
What's your favorite
binds
Pokemon
the
generation?
undead.
What's your favorite Pokemon?
It's Bulbasaur.
And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north.
Local DM ad-libs, Dark Souls cutscenes. I would have too.
Where they are locked away.
I think I was doing a pretty good job.
Await the end.
No, you were spot on.
Yeah, I was pretty close. The undead Skelly Man gave fire to the witches.
This is your fate.
These jailers are terrible. They left me in my armor. That's like enemy capture 101. I'd feel a lot better about this if I were green. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, so you're not playing the Dark Souls mod that puts CJ from Grand Theft Auto San Andreas as the main character?
No.
Missed
didn't-
opportunity.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh yeah, you can just play this game as CJ.
That's awesome.
Great.
Was that guy just me? He looked a lot like me.
I've been to see him. He
Oh,
looks a
God.
lot like you.
Oh, controls are reversed.
Our
Oh.
controls are reversed.
Oh, no.
My spring, your fall.
And I'm
Alright,
not.
muscle memory.
I'm also
Good
not
luck.
getting. I'm not getting. What the fuck? Why is this so bad? The menu's not popping up.
Is your controller configured correctly?
Well, no, all the controls are backwards.
That's probably not good.
Well, it's like Agbu's gonna think this is correct because that's how the kind of monster he is. But like up tilts the
course.
camera down, and down tilts the camera up,
Yes.
and I'm not getting like prompts on my screen, and that I'm just
You need to press like escape in game.
no. So okay, I did some research, and it seemed like the remastered version
I've heard there's trouble with this one.
Oh, really? Okay. Because I own the Fire of the Life Flame.
Prepare to die.
That's
edition,
that's
or
the
something?
one. Yeah, that's what I said.
I don't remember if there was like. I don't remember if this was one of those games where it was like, oh well, to play this game well, you need to like download like this mod or patch that fixes it.
I mean, maybe we go to a bonfire and see if a restart helps. I gotta two-hand this bitch.
Like, are all the buttons where they need to be?
Well, yeah. So like,
No.
RB is the light attack. RT is the heavy attack. There's block. There's parry. There's dodge, which I assume is sprint as well. Jump.
Typically.
There's my flask button, but I don't have a flask yet. And then there's one hand and two hand toggle, because that is important for this game.
Okay. So is it just the camera controls that's reversed?
That and the fact that I'm not getting any...
And then you can't start.
Yeah, I can't start. And I don't know if this game actually has, like, pop-ups in terms of, like, press A to open gate or whatever.
It typically does, from what I remember.
Oh, that's what I thought, too.
And I don't. I mean, there should be like things that are popping up to read these messages,
Yeah, that too.
and I don't know why they wouldn't be popping up.
And, like, I like the full-screen fidelity. That's kind of nice, but,
It feels like you might have the UI turned off, because you don't have a health bar either.
oh, yeah.
How? I think you've turned off the UI.
Let's check that out. The remastered version is good. The prototype version had 30 FPS, period. That's what I was reading.
So it can run on the Switch
True.
at a glorious 20 FPS.
Nice of them to bring that game to other people, though, I will say. I do like that. Well, now you tell me. How was I supposed to know you could turn the UI off? What do you think? There's a toggle in the settings that says UI off or something? Well, you think I can just, like, come down here to system, go into options, change this to normal like a human being, make sure that I've got the HUD's on.
Wait, it might be UI scale? That feels maybe wrong. Hold.
Hey, Ashwood. I'm gonna keep looking at other things.
Hey, I just installed the game and I can't see anything more than the character. I mean, no life bar, no menu, no messages, nothing. Is anybody experiencing the same? Hi, that happened to me because I pressed something, but I forgot what. Sorry. Then I pressed it again and the HUD came back. Great, man.
Sick.
Awesome.
Sick. Dope. Love that.
Thanks for the help. Someone later, we need you to remember which key you pressed.
Hey, okay.
Did you go into the menu? There's a HUD option. Edit. Nice work, Dick Wraith. You've got this forum handled. I can get to bed.
Is this
Nice work,
dude's
Dick
name Dick Wraith? Nice work, Dick Wraith. Needs to be something. There's something there.
The Steam forums are so funny.
I agree. Oh god, I'm gross. Forgot about that.
Take a shower. OMG, I don't know
scale.
how I didn't see it before. Sorry, guys. There's an option called interface scale. Somehow, I think, I have the game in Spanish. Somehow I had it on 0.0x. Ha ha ha. I was about to post the same. That must be a bug because once you solve this problem, the interface scale can't go lower than 0.65%. Don't know why it started at 0.0% the first time. Why'd they do that?
I don't know. Alright, the Silent Demon. I dodged that.
Oh, it's gotta be.
Some horse shit.
Dark Souls boss smasher pass. Asylum demon.
Smash.
Smash.
Like he smashes me. I'm not even gonna fuck with this guy. I know he's defeatable.
And then you pass on to the next world.
Yeah. I know he's defeatable.
Bro,
I don't care.
you gotta play smarter, not harder.
Yeah. EA Sports. It's in the game. Ah! Ooh, a tower code shield.
Wow.
Be right with you, sir. Wait. That's the wrong. That's the wrong. That's the wrong. There we go. You better run. Broadsword. You know, the best thing about Hero Quest is the broadsword.
Bro, don't call them broads.
Broadsword.
They're beautiful women.
Are they big, beautiful women?
Of course. All women are big and beautiful.
True. Ash with this all smashes. I don't really want to traverse the white light. That sounds like a terrible choice.
Bro, traverse that white light now.
But I don't want to be a white knight. Also, I don't want to wait for our lives to be over.
Don't worry, you're not gonna die. You can't die in this game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
It's not the
Okay.
prepare to die edition.
Oh, that's true. It is the remastered edition. Who's the remaster?
Oh, you'll meet him in Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, cool. I gotta get back to my roots. Ashwood's the remaster? Snap. Backstep. Roll. Hey, there's a guy with armor in there. One hop this time. Two hops this time. Oh, God!
Ball.
Get out of here. It's locked. Alright.
Oh, you. You're no hollow.
Nope.
I'm done for, I'm afraid.
Oh, cool.
I'll die soon, then lose my sanity.
That's rough,
I
bro.
wish to ask something of you.
Yeah, what up?
You and I, we're both undead.
Wait.
Hear me out.
No, I was just born like this.
Yeah, I was born this way, like Lady Gaga said.
Exactly.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission.
Well, do
But
better.
Perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family: "Thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know."
But I already know the fate of the undead.
And I can die with hope in my heart.
Can I have your stuff?
Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite.
Okay, okay. I appreciate that.
And this.
And a
Now
key.
I must bid farewell.
Yeah, but can I have your shit?
Home you after death. So go now.
What if I just kill you and take your shit?
Don't be mean to him.
He's gonna die.
Now I'm.
He's your friend.
He
no.
He doesn't need his armor.
Be friends with him. You're gonna get cooler armor later.
Yeah, but I can get cool armor now. Oh, He died.
Bro's gonna fail the no mercy way.
See, now his armor's gone. But I just killed him.
But now he got a peaceful death.
I could have given him that. Oh, what leads us into Dark Souls tonight? Well, I was playing some Magic the Gathering, and I ranted about capitalism for a little bit. And then here we are. You know? It's the typical capitalism into Dark Souls pipeline.
No menus, no HUD.
Yeah.
How do I fix this? I can randomly hit buttons and find the load game and play the game, but there is no HUD or menus. I'm using DS Fix plus widescreen fixer. Can't figure it out.
That is quite a question.
Okay, I launch game. I see DS1 loading screen. I see GFWL pop up. I loads in fine. Then it's black screen, blank, with both mods on and or off. It's always the same.
It's always the same. I'm living for the dramatic readings. Do I go back and fight that demon? That's a dumb idea, right? Especially with like all the lack of stamina that I have. I really need more vigor, is I think what I'm getting at.
Have you thought about 100 vigor?
Every day of my goddamn life.
Can you turn this off and load up Bloodborne instead?
I would love to load up Bloodborne instead.
Dane, I don't want to say things that would get Sony to come and kill you or me,
Uh-huh.
but you could do this.
Oh. It's an old code, but it checks out. Oh, that guy's got armor.
Bro, you're so armor build.
I just want it. Give me your armor. Give me your armor. You don't need it. Let go. Let go of me. It's locked. I miss Shrek, Jazzy.
Where'd he go?
You know? Some say he's Elden Lord. Some say he's sitting up in that sky with his pretty wife, Ronnie.
Bro, and I'm Elden bored.
Hey. Not the butt tongs, the very same. Right, I can't level up until I leave this place. I forget about that.
You haven't found your beautiful woman yet.
Yeah, I'm still maidenless. You're absolutely right. No bitches? Yeah, no bitches.
No bitches, no problem.
Better money, better bitches, better pizza. Papa John's.
Yup.
$420. While falling, plunging attack. Maidens in this economy? I know. It's more likely than you think. I'm gonna regret this. Let's traverse the white light. Oh, hey. What's up, cutie? I fucked up. He's got wings?
Bro, you fucked up bad.
I know.
Wow. I'm gonna get you now. Bro, you beat Radon. This guy's nothing.
Why he move like that, though? I will admit, having not really played this game before, it's a work of art.
It's of its time.
It is
A
indeed.
classic in its own right. Before FromSoft bosses became what they are now.
Sure.
And obviously this guy is still the tutorial boss.
Right.
You know.
Can you imagine dying to a tutorial boss?
I would like literally never do this.
Like, can you imagine claiming you were, like, just as an example, one of the best players in the world, and
Yeah.
then just absolutely eating shit to a tutorial boss?
Straight up, I could not imagine that. I think anyone that did that probably deserves, honestly, death.
Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah. Ground pound my mom, it's fine. What? What? I was early on that. Get up. Get up, get up, get up. Fuck me. Oh god!
The pixel.
Can you imagine? Yeah, I'm channeling Ashford audio over here. Can you imagine talking all that shit and dying to the tutorial boss?
Literally couldn't imagine it.
Yeah! Who could, right? Ooh. Shout out to Ashwood Magic Pixel Audio. Hey, I got humanity.
I need some of that.
Same.
Bro, that humanity kind of gonna make me start acting up, though.
True. I used a big pilgrim's key.
Everyone's always talking about the big pilgrim, but they never think about the little pilgrim.
That's true. Also true, Sublime. It was real funny. Hey, let's talk about saying things we'll regret. Ashwood, I never regret things. It's part of my hubris. I was hearing a big stompy. Where did that big stompy come from? Where big stompy, though? We gotta get to the bottom of this mystery. Come back here. Yeah, that's right. I don't think that's true. I don't think I am a magic pixel, but I was magic pixeling. And that's kinda similar. Oh, I didn't even explore over here, did I? Ooh, wait. Jump! It's right... Oh, come on. It's right there.
Bro, just climb.
That's what I'm saying.
Put down the sword and shield.
That's what I'm
Climb.
saying. Need key. Ugh. Probably have to go out and around. FromSoft! What's up? I will say it is rather interesting. Oh, this key. Probably don't have that key. Alright, Sekiro training time. Well, that didn't quite work. Okay, yeah, I still don't have that key. That's fine. Then we come through here, we jump down. Take some damage, because I'm awesome. I still hear big stompies. God damn it.
Maybe they're not big stompies for you, okay?
Look, if there's big
You're not
stompies,
entitled to all big stompies.
if there's big stompies, I want to be there for them. It's kind of a thing. Really glad we beat this game, guys. It's
Yeah,
super
congrats.
cool. There's nothing bad will happen at the top of this cliff.
Can we move on to the next one?
Only
Yeah.
in the ancient legends it is stated
Where's my shield, though?
that one day an
about it.
undead shall be chosen
Am I chosen? Oh god, the bird chooses me. Chooses me.
It is I, Dane.
to leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage
I choose you.
Thanks, Jazzy.
to the land of the ancient
problem.
lords.
Where are we going?
You'll see.
Lordran,
To the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
Look, if Lord ran, why not Lord walk?
Backwards it spells Nardroll.
Does. Thanks, Jazzy.
No problem. Tell that bodacious woman that you meet I said hi.
Level up and kindle at bonfires. I have arrived. Covenant?
From
Oh, it's,
Halo?
it's vitality in this game? Okay. I guess.
Well, Vita does mean life. So, write that down.
Okay. What is attunement? Explanation.
Something you should just basically ignore.
Yeah?
Hold on, I'm getting word from our sponsors. Don't touch Vitality. Don't do it.
That sounds like an Ashwood Audio thing. I think we need
How
to
many
put
black sprites do you have in your bosom?
so many. Vitality, Ashwood. Aren't you happy?
What do we have here? You must be a new arrival.
Why you talk like that?
Fate of the undead.
What gave it away?
Girl, be nice.
Well, you're not the first, but there's no salvation here.
See,
You'd have done better
Sublime
to
gets
rot
it.
in the undead asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out.
Thanks, dude.
There are actually two bells of awakening.
Two balls of awakening?
One's up above in the undead church. The other is far, far below.
Yeah, I've been to the Undead Church and I've been to Blighttown. I did both of those.
Ring them both, and something happens.
Everyone's favorite place, Blighttown.
What do you think's there?
But I have a feeling that won't stop you.
Some kisses.
Aww.
It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land of the undead.
Alright. more humanity. That was a difficult part for me, was that I ran through my humanity and then ran out of it. Don't recommend. So far, easy game, baby game for babies.
Yeah, if you die in this game, you're kind of a bitch.
True.
I believe we are not acquainted. I am Petrus of
Wild message to read.
I know, right?
of us. If not, I prefer to keep a distance, if possible.
What up, Petrus of Thorland?
Okay. He wants some space right now.
You know, social distancing and all. I get it.
I need to get all my rupees.
Hello there. I realize that I have requested that we retain our distance.
You did, yes.
But I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will.
Well, that's good to know.
Take this as a token of peace. No, go ahead. It's for you.
It's your death! A copper coin!
Oh my. Oh, I have to await my So what if I were to teach you? Would that please?
Sure, you can teach me some miracles.
Very well. Then first,
Way of the White Covenant.
now only their ultimate effectiveness will be determined.
Oh, this is like the holy shit.
Yeah.
I don't want that. I want you to know, my rejection of your holy magics is not meant as any sign of ill will. This feels like I'm going to die here.
Well, you know to swim, right?
Turns out I do. Hey, yo. What does this lady do? Oh, so there was a chest here. Somebody took my stuff. It was mine.
Tell them.
I put my name on it.
I think you should kill every individual you see.
Everyone.
Yep. No survivors.
What about the hot lady you want me to talk to?
All of them.
Oh, okay.
I tire of their existence. Kill them all.
What if I just jumped on this well?
Sounds fun.
Alright, climb this big ass staircase, I guess. Hello. You look friendly. Nice to meet you. Hello. You look friendly. Nice to meet you. Ow! Ah! Hello. You look friendly. Nice to meet you. Stop throwing fire bombs. I'm gonna kill that guy. Ah!
Poorly translated mod. About this mod. Can't understand all of the hidden lore and the item descriptions of Dark Souls? This mod will destroy any hint of lore in the text, so you don't have to feel bad. I ran all of the text in the game through various languages and Google Translate 15 times to make everything as incomprehensible as possible.
Oh my god.
Also includes a text-to-speech voice pack from the dialogue subtitles, with different voices for each character.
Oh, that's right. Shout out to Dice Envy. You can go get Dice Envy Dice if you're in the mood for some shiny click-clack rocks. Go check out my link.
What about your Zelda?
Roll like Dice Envy's DM of the Year 2K19 with Dice Envy. Zelda is off saving the princess.
Yay. Are we hype on a new Hyrule Warriors?
Yeah, I think so. Especially because this one's actually canon.
I only ever played the OG Hyrule Warriors, so I can't really attest to Age of Calamity. Other than I heard it ran bad and was not canon, so it was kind of a waste of time.
There were some cool characters in it.
Was Linkle there?
I think so.
Was she in that one? I know she was in the OG, but
There was a blue-haired sorceress lady too. Who was
yeah, but
kind
no.
of a baddie.
Wait, no, I thought that was OG.
Maybe that was
Wasn't
the OG.
it?
I don't fucking know, man.
That was the OC character. I remember the biggest thing I remember from the OG Hyrule Warriors is Hot Ganondorf.
True. I really do think that because of Hyrule Warriors, it's how we got Hot Ganondorf in, whatchamacallit? Tears of the Kingdom.
They should have gone harder though. Should have made him hotter.
I don't know how.
They could have figured it out.
That's probably true.
I don't know. They kind of peaked with the OG Hyrule Warriors Ganondorf design.
That's true. I mean, Lincoln is like slutty little scarf number.
Now it's pretty bad.
Pretty hot.
He's pretty bad.
I don't think I
Like the
have
best-
Sublime.
Best Ganondorf so far. Hyrule Warriors and Wind Waker.
I mean, I'd give Doc Arena too, though. I love that
Oh,
Ganondorf.
he's alright. Yeah, he's fine.
He'd ruin. I think he would ruin you, Spice. I already went this way.
And she'd let him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's fair.
I don't know. I'm curious about the story from Age of Imprisonment. But I'm not like a huge Muso person.
I love Dynasty Warriors and Samurai Warriors and Warriors.
So I'm big curious.
How do I... Oh, there's a ladder. Yeah?
Praise the sun. Do you know that meme?
Yeah. Arms up and stuff. What? How? Oh, back shot! Wait, nope. Not that.
No, I think you got it right.
Oh, I think I remember this part.
Bro, he was just hanging in there.
Rubbish.
Rubbish.
Like this game, am I right?
Oi, 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 oi.
Where'd that soul come from? Man. Call me Dave Everyman, because I'm human as fuck.
Okay.
Don't make you get the spray bottle. Watch out, Spice. You're on thin ice here. Nice of them to start me off with like 8 charges of Estus. Shout out to Dark Souls 1.
They're kind of weaker though than than your common Estus though.
That's probably true. I wanna jump down there.
Go ahead and jump.
Might as well jump. Jump! Ah!
Hey, watch out for dragons, by the way.
Are they a thing here?
Yeah, but they're rare, so you probably won't see any.
As long as all of them have scales, I think we'll be fine.
Oh yeah, I think they do. I don't know. I don't think that there's such a thing as a scaleless dragon.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. How did that hit me? Get parried! Let's go! Sekiro time, baby! Whoa. Oh my god. Did you see that skeleton just teleport?
Yeah, they could do that here. Watch out.
That's scary as hell. How would you describe them? Oh, scary beyond all reason? Yeah, that's the one. A wooden shield. What defensive properties does this wooden shield have over my Tower Kai shield? It weighs half as much. We're not here for a good time. Or a long time. We're just here. Stop shooting arrows.
Cool character voice, man.
Thank you. There were people over there to kill.
I don't think this has to be a kill everyone route.
Look, if we do full genocide only, okay? Oh, they got spears though. I have messed up a little bit. What if their spears can go through walls? Like an Elden Ring. It sure can! Oh. Who got next? You feeling brave, Mr. Skelly Britches?
No, actually, I'm really scared.
Well, good, because you dead.
Oh.
Ah! Who just puts a stairway here? It's terrible architecture.
Bro, you try being a architect in Lordran.
I would. I couldn't pass the bar exam. Not like in a law sense, but in like I didn't know where to put the bars.
Bro, ain't got no bars.
That's true.
Get 'em.
No bars, no bitches. So the first time I was here, I thought this was a bad guy. Night Sublime?
Well now,
And you
you
violently
seem to have
attacked
your
and
wits
killed
about
him.
you.
I did.
Then you are a welcome
Good night, Sublime.
customer. I trade for souls.
I trade for
Everything's for sale.
souls. Everything's for sale. Here's the hard part. This is the guy who has the Naginata, isn't it? I'm like 99% sure it is.
I don't remember.
I think it might be. And that's a pretty good weapon. Especially for the type of build that I like to do.
What a waste of
You can find
time.
better.
Go and fall off a cliff.
I mean, you can, but like, it's a Naginata. They just have those lying around.
I hope you... Things are getting treacherous. A horrible goat demon has
Goat demon?
Above, there's that humongous drake.
And a bull demon?
If you stick around this place... Yeah, I'm not here. We talk...
Oh my god, I forgot your weapons eventually die.
Yeah, man.
I don't love that. Does that persist into 3?
Yes.
That's
I believe so.
dumb.
I think they persist until Elden Ring.
That's
I
dumb.
guess Sekiro, technically. It's fine. I never really thought anything of it.
You wouldn't have. And we're gonna need a lot more than a spray bottle. And y'all have no room after hugging Molly last night. Zero zip nada. Look, it's not my fault that hugging Molly is so thick, okay? I didn't make her that way. Blame God. You can easily repair them. Yeah, for 500 souls. In this economy?
Throw me a
Bro, you're gonna be pissing souls later. It's fine.
I mean, I don't know that I want to be pissing souls.
I promise you, you're gonna lose more than 500 souls within this run.
Impossible.
To stupider things.
I'm the greatest. I'm
It's important to
practically
have an ego.
the chosen one. Also, I need souls for leveling up and putting it into vitality.
A true man would level up strength.
Yeah, I did.
More.
Well, yeah, I will. And dexterity. We go on quality, y'all.
Restart the run. Build's bad.
You're a bad build. Ah! Thank you so much, Squiz, for the sub. 22 months. Dude. The fire hose then. Let it rip, Spice. This isn't... Oh. Enemies respawn. This isn't
You get to
Beyblade.
do that.
What the fuck? This guy got mad hops. But she thick like oatmeal. Yeah, Ashwood gets it. Ah, firebombs. Shit. He got a double stab? Get parried. You dumb idiot. He do be having huge tracts of land. That's true. Oh wait, my Estus didn't refill at the bonfire. Or I've used that many. I don't actually recall. Alright, who's next? Don't be afraid, step right up. Ah! Ah! Tag team! Ah! I hate it here. Save me, tower. Actually, funny enough, medieval towers were designed to be defended like this, where the enemies wouldn't be able to get up more than a few at a time on the stairs, making natural choke points. Additionally, typically castle turrets like this would have mismatched stairs, so they would not all be uniform blocks, so that you as a person would know where the like messed up steps are, but the enemies who are invading wouldn't. They get all tuckered out.
Aren't I back? What I miss? Die yet?
No. Close though. I was just giving some history facts, and I noticed that my Estus flasks weren't refilling, which is curious.
Yeah, weird.
Well, I got an item. Well, it's gone now. How was everyone this fine Tuesday? You know. Yeah, I'm here. I'm playing Dark Souls, so I don't know if that means I'm doing well or not, actually, now that I'm thinking about it.
And Dane's gonna do 5 push-ups every time he dies.
That's a lie. That's what made me stop playing this game initially.
What if he was like 2 push-ups? Or like 1 push-up?
1 push-up every time I die? Then it's a pain in the ass just to, like...
But you could like stock them. So it's like every 10 deaths it's a push-up. It's like 10 push-ups. Or like, you count how many times you die, and then at the end of the stream you have to do that many push-ups.
But if I never die, Jazzy, that's not very good content.
You know? Then it's good content because then you did a deathless run of Dark Souls 1.
Yeah. Oh, that's a big boy.
Yeah, Spice brings up a good point. What about squats?
My booty game already too good.
Ass to the camera, squats, you know?
Ass to the
That's good content.
That's on the OnlyFans, Jazzy.
Look, I'm not saying you have to show whole, but like... we'll save that part for the OnlyFans. But we need a teaser.
Teaser.
As your manager, I'm just trying to think about ways that you can push your, online image.
I don't like that it said pillage treasure chest.
Well, it ain't your treasure chest.
Yeah, but I'm not, like, pillaging it.
You're coming into this town and killing everyone you see in it.
They're starting
and then
it.
taking their things.
They are so starting it, though.
You are pillaging.
No, I'm like, looting. It's different. Oh, hey. Okay, I just went in a circle. Am I too good to pillage? I mean, I don't know that pillaging is warranted right now.
Think you above pillaging?
Ah! Ah, what the fuck?
Hey, what's wrong?
Oh, these are other people's people, aren't it?
The specters. I'm seeing things.
Look at that. 3 rolls before I'm tired. We are living the dream. I also forgot that enemies come back again. I should probably go back to that. Well, I guess I could go up or down, right? Oh god, fire! If I go up, it's a gargoyle and a drake. Or no, it's a pig. Something. Something and a drake. Can I make that ladder? There's no way. There's no. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, yeah.
Maybe you could build it.
That's a shortcut. Right there is what that is.
Yep. That's a shortcut right there.
Well, just did that, so. Is there no sneak button in this?
Or what do you think this is?
Elden Ring 1.0. Also, I don't know if I said this at the beginning. I may have, but Happy Rex Manning Day to anyone who celebrates. Which is a reference I know Jesse doesn't get because he doesn't watch movies, but... Throwing shade, and he's not even here to hear it.
What?
What? Ultra Ryu, you also don't watch movies, so it doesn't surprise me you don't know who Rex Manning is.
Is that football guy?
No.
No.
No, Rex Manning was he sang... Was it Love Me More? No, it's shit. Brain not working while also dodging spears. Say No More, Me More.
Alright, then I will.
Well, that was his song. That's what he sang.
Oh.
Oh my god. Wait, they have flasks too?
The funny thing about this game is that it's kind of filled with blowjob brothers. These are just one pair of the blowjob brothers you will encounter.
That's true. That's very good. Oh, wait, what does my armor even give me? Hold on.
What does it matter? You're not wearing it.
I am too. I have pants on. Nice that I gotta wait for me to get out of the menu.
Oh, still can go. Never heard.
Oh, I do kind of want that resident key. Yeah! Save the store! Who's Rex Manning? See, Ashwood, you also don't watch many movies, so it makes sense to me that you also don't know who Rex Manning is. Y'all need to watch Empire Records. Actually, Ashwood, for your movie group, not that you have to suggest it, but it is a classic. I mean, I know you do, but that doesn't mean they're all good movies. You watched all the Fast and the Furious movies. I rest my case.
You watch the Minecraft movie?
I've thought about subjecting my friends to it. Oh,
I found a cut. There was a cut of it going around with all the with most of the special effects not put in.
Yeah.
Like an unfinished edit that popped up on Blue Sky about a few days ago. I got like 5 minutes into it and I was like, this shit sucks. I'm out.
Oh no, that good, huh? light crossbow and standard bolt. I did it. Ow. It is very much so a product of its time. It still holds up pretty alright, though, I would say. It's got some things. It's got some things. But it holds up alright. Oh, you haven't caught up yet? I mean, you watched the one that... You watched the good one. That's all that matters. Well, hell. Fast and Furious is JoJo's, but with more vroom. I don't know that I see it very similar to JoJo's. But I'm curious, Spice, say more about that. Oh my god, I just went in another circle. Ugh. Well, okay, I guess that... I thought those red lines of script were a claymore from Call of Duty. Which would make this game wild. And those things it has are Renee Zellweger and Liv Tyler in their early 20s. Yeah. And I mean, you know, like an anti-capitalist, stick to your punk roots message. Which I think is sorely needed more in this day and age. And the song Sugar Rush. You know, it has that. Whether or not that's a good thing, that's not up for me to decide. But it does have that. Because in the end, they're all about family. Shit. She's got us there. That's a fair point. Ah! That's true, it is also about found family. Also, someone who's engaged with neither. Their fandom and vibe hit similar, as an outsider looking in. Gotcha. No, that makes some sense. Mr. Crossbow, because that's easy souls. Nailed that. Taking him for a ride. Ooh. Oof. That was one hell of a sneeze.
Bless you.
Thank you. Thank you. I knew it too. As soon as I saw it, I was like, I'm so cooked. Why is every door locked in this place? God, they take security way too seriously. Whatever that noise was. Oh, shit. Kill it. Twinkling Titanite. Why'd that be twinkling, though? I don't love there's a gray wall, a smoke wall, when I have one Estus flask and below half health. Just throwing that out there. Do not care for that. So we're gonna go down and, oh, but down is where the big guy is. Just want you to know that because of your suggestion and so many other people saying I should, actually considering doing a gaming and science stream. I mean, what do you got to lose? If you try it out and you don't like it, no harm, no foul. Oh, I fucked up. Ah! This guy's big mad. No! Am I not able to parry him? Oh, nope. There it is. It didn't do much, though. Oh, it did damage to me. Ah! Okay, but why is this guy so fast? Yeah, no, I'm good. No, thank you. Oh god, he's still here! He followed me! That's fair. No one tell Jazzy.
Hey, I just got back.
Hey.
Tell me what?
Ah, how handsome you are.
Aw, thank you.
How's tomorrow looking? Not good. I don't know why that got me, but it did. Oh, come on. This is some bullshit.
Bro, your back muscles are crazy.
You don't know, right? He only does back day. All right. I don't know why the crossbowmen take 3, but okay. Aside from glaringly obvious, yeah. Maybe I need a new sword. Maybe that's my problem. I don't have a good enough sword. I need a better S word. Right, Jazzy, that's my problem, right?
I think so.
I miss my jump attacks, to be honest.
May have to be a little grounded fella.
I know. Being able to like pop back, jump up, and then bring the hammer down. Oh, it was so good.
You had it too good.
I did.
Too long.
I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know how the others had lived before me.
I wish we could have lived in a world where FromSoft put out like a Dark Souls game on like the DS, like the PSP.
Oh my god, can you imagine?
I want like the handheld Dark Souls experience.
What would that even look like?
Still can go ahead, never had.
Probably probably awful, but like I want it so bad.
Yeah, that's fair. Let's see. Can I compare? No. No, I can't. I just have to know what my weapon does. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. 82, 142, 3. 82. 82. 82.
Ow.
82. 82. It's more than 78. I don't want a rapier. I don't think. Unless D and C. C and D. Scimitars E and B. C and C. E and B. Yeah. Okay.
Throw. You haven't got much time anyway.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
Flip?
yeah. Wait, Yulia. Why is that familiar? 64, 3, 64, 3, 64, 3. 64 and 3. So that's 60 and 2. That would be lighter, but I don't have enough souls for it. Can I sell things to this chucklefuck? No.
Cheap bastard. Right, you.
Why is Yulia so familiar to me? Firebomb, black firebomb, throwing knife, soul. Acquire souls, hey! Nom 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 nom. Have a good night, Eggboo!
Night, Agbu.
I hope you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome, you creepy fuck. Alright. Ah! What the fuck? No. Don't do it. Don't do it. Did I get invaded? Jazzy.
What's wrong, Dane?
Jazzy. What the fuck is that on your head?
Dane, I would love to take credit for this.
Is this not you?
It's not me.
No, no way.
No, it's not me. As much as I would love to keep the bid up.
I honestly... Oop, that's blocked. Okay. I think I have an item. Oh. Turns out he's not a phantom. This is like the quintessential Dark Souls fucking...
This is the Dark Souls experience.
This really is.
It's the miserable Dark Souls experience.
I'm not counting that as a death.
This is the no-lifer who has like 1,000,000 levels and just like exists to like spawn camp
Right.
level 1 players.
Dude has been playing Dark Souls since it came out in 2018. The remake, that is. The remaster, that is. And like, fair enough, man. You've done your time. You killed me. Whatever. It's good for you. I'm super proud. Or whatever. Also, where are my souls? Where'd they go? Or does he get them? Because he murdered me.
I don't remember.
Yeah, because I don't see a green sigily-doo. And he killed me up here. I'm just going to assume those souls are lost forever. And move on with my life. I should try as well. I have a stupid ridiculous early morning meeting, 4 a.m., and I'm too tired to stay up for it, so I'll try to get the sleeps before it. Yeah, Squiz, absolutely. Go rest, please. That's a stupid...
Sleep.
And I thought my 6 a.m. meeting was early. I ain't got nothing on you. They're trying to organize 4 global time zones, and I pulled the short straw on it. That is why mine is also in that time zone. That's funny. Good to know it's the same everywhere, I guess. It would have been really funny if I'd followed him. To the grave. To the grave! Alright, let's see if we can get to the fucking... Let's see if we can get to that smoke place again. Turns out, yes. Yes, we can. Alright, pass through here and then try to call it a night. Oh, this is the big dude on the roof. Not the roof. There's a bunch of fucking archers behind me. Taro Steam.
I went up the Taro Steam. I mean, everyone knows the trick about this guy.
It's the ground pound him, right? And then not get stabbed. Oh god, he can jump up here though.
Well, you gotta do that before he jumps up there.
Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Ah! Don't roll, you idiot! Oh god, I'm dead. I refuse to believe in that many time zones. You're probably better off that way, Ashwin. Alright. Speedrun strats? Because they can't kill what they can't hit. I am speed. Ka-chow.
Self-affirmations.
Yeah. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh no. My wizard hat's on the ground. Nailed it. Well, I guess those souls are just gone then?
Just land on it.
Yeah, you're right.
From above.
Nope. This is going to be miserable. I just know it. This is the next 20 minutes. Shut up, Ashwin. You don't know. I could get it this time. See? So close. Buckle up. And I'm sure there'll be somebody who like will watch this VOD and be like, if you had just quarter circle, half turned, jump, canceled, you could have gotten it easily. Well, David, I didn't know to do that. I think these souls are fucked, to be honest. I'm gonna give it 1 or 2 more tries and say fuck it. Let's go! 20 minutes now, Ashwood.
Now just beat the boss.
How hard could it be? What if there's a ladder on the other tower? Nope. Sure isn't. Climb, 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 climb! Right in your face! Ow, fuck me. Okay, that one missed me though. I don't... Okay. Drink some OJ. Oh, fuck me. The pivot turns, man. I didn't miss that. Right? That's what I'm saying.
Just do it like one more time.
Yeah, just don't get hit. Whoop! What do you want to bet my souls are on that freaking ledge again?
Nah.
Someone come eat this commission for me. I tire of it. Spice, if that's really what you want, I can do that for you. I live here and have working jaw muscles. Got stabbed out of nowhere. That's some bullshit. I hunger for the art. Oh, hey. We take that.
I on a whim looked up on Reddit Taurus demon cheese.
Yeah.
Conflicted as fuck about the concept of cheese in the latter quote unquote trick in the Taurus demon fight. Bike truck shocking shelter fertile wise elderly repeat money fall. This post was mass deleted and anonymized with redact.
That is some words for sure. It's his duty now. Fair enough. You know, I have an idea. I wasn't nearly naked enough. Yeah, get them cheeks out, girl. Am I not able to set something to...
Well, the top menu is for spells, unless you mean something else.
I did. The up on the D-pad.
Up is just for spells.
That's stupid. But I can't put an item on the quick bar?
You should be able to put other items like to cycle through Estus.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
besides Estus.
That's what I meant. Fuck me.
Okay.
Please?
You just want like
Okay. Ashwood, you have to eat a whole iPad.
yummy. Macroplastics. I bet if you had a better sword, you could kill him by now.
I bet you're right. Like an Uchi Katana?
Yeah. What about the Gucci katana?
The Gucci Katana. Why does my face always itch during Dark Souls boss fights? Only kind of toxic, probably. God, I'm the greatest at Dark Souls.
So true.
To quote Ashwood Audio, first try. Give you a homeward bone.
Hey yo.
Hey yo.
Sure hope we don't see that guy again.
What the hell's that happening? First try. And we'll find a bonfire. And we'll call it a night. Get it? Knights? Like those guys. I'll be honest. Seeing green booty cheeks is a lot better than seeing well, whatever the hell this is that I'm looking at. I should stab this guy, right?
Yup.
He's looking at the sun. That seems suspicious.
Yeah, I don't trust him. Kill on sight.
You don't look hollow, far from it.
You don't look
I
hollow.
am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight.
Yeah?
Now that I am undead, I have come
You don't
to
look
see
hollow.
land,
I mean,
the birthplace
not that there's anything wrong with being hollow.
Yeah.
Some of my best friends are hollow.
of-
Look.
find that strange.
I've seen Bleach. I know what happens.
No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
Oh, Solar. Praise the sun.
Aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition.
He's propositioning me.
The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming
Have a
with
good night,
horror.
Ashwood. We're gonna call it a night here soon as we find a bonfire.
So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
Hell yeah.
This pleases me greatly.
White
We
sign
are amidst
soapstone.
strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly.
Oh, fair
fun.
enough.
Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun.
It's brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind. Ha ha ha.
Oh, hello there. The sun is a wondrous body, like a magnificent father.
The sun is a bastard
If
man.
only I could be so grossly
Grossly incandescent. I too wish to be grossly incandescent. That's a lie. Do I have to get through this bridge? Oh, I have to get through this bridge, don't I? Because there's not... That's where I came from. That's where I go. That's where I came from, Cotton Eye Joe. Got it. Well, alright. What was that? What was that? Wow! I'm alive! There's a dragon. Why is there a dragon? Why is he here? What is his purpose?
Fire.
Fire. I'll bid you to burn. There's gotta be a freaking... Hey. A bonfire.
You've solved my bonfire puzzle.
And I found a ladder.
Look at that.
And we gotta put more points into vitality.
No.
We gotta, Jazzy.
No.
I don't make the rules.
I do.
The Lord of Vitality does. And he hates it when I don't put points into vitality.
Are you gonna let your life be ruled by some lord?
I mean, some lord, yeah. I don't know which one yet.
Break
though.
your chains, knave.
Alrighty, y'all. That's going to be it for us this evening. Huge shout out to everyone who stopped by. Thank you, Jazzy, for co-streaming with me. And we had some good freaking conversations, man. About Magic the Gathering and capitalism and Dark Souls and backshots and whatever.
And many more to come.
The landlord. I hate the landlord. Yes, many more to come. We're going to find somebody to raid. If you guys want to stay for the raid, that would be super cool. Here's a sub-raid message and a follower raid message. I don't have a dom raid message yet. I'm sorry. Oh, God, I can hear myself. I don't have a dom. That was close. Hey, Brosaurus is on. Good. Good. Let's raid Brosaurus. Although Kawaii Grin is on as well. Somebody Spice and I met at Isekai Con. Kind of fun. We're going to raid Brosaurus, though. Spread the love to the homie. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you, Squiz and Agbu, for the resubs. Thank you, Animus Weiss Foxnet. I'm probably butchering that, I'm sorry. And Wendy Birdie for the follow while I was away. Let's do the _ Brosaurus. Until next time, my friends, please be well. Please take care of yourself, take care of each other, bring light to the darkness where you can, and don't forget to get that bread. I have been and will continue to be D&D for the foreseeable future. I hope to see you next time on Thursday, and be well until then. I love you all very much, and we will see you then. Bye!
Another success.